What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Back with another live watch along today. Arsenal against West Ham, London derby. A big game for Arsenal. And if Arsenal win this game today, they will be back in the top four, a place that we were all too familiar with when Arsene Wenger was in charge. But at the moment, we haven't seen top four for a little while. I thought I'd wear this shirt today because this is the shirt that Aubameyang led us to FA Cup victory in. It doesn't seem too long ago. He was chipping the goalkeeper, Caballero. Back then, he was the hero. He's more like the enemy right now, unfortunately. But we're back. Bad said Curtis influenced by Aubameyang. Yeah, I thought it was right, in honor of Aubameyang, that I turn up a few minutes late. Aubameyang's been turning up late. So we, But listen, forget Aubameyang today. He's not involved. This is about Arsenal. We've spoken about Aubameyang enough over the last few days. And we know the situation. I'm sure the manager will have more questions to answer after the game. This is about Arsenal. This is about Arsenal. We need to win today. A win puts us in the top four. It gives us an opportunity to get somewhere, moving forward. And it's a very important game because I don't know about you people. I'm looking at it. Games are being called off left, right, and center at the moment. Man United game was called off. And listen, we've got Leeds at the weekend. Leeds lost 7-0 to Manchester City yesterday. There is an opportunity for us to climb the table. David, apologies. If the background's too much, next game, I will tone it down. I have to admit, looking at it, it's going a bit wild, isn't it? I don't know if there's any way I can stop it from moving. I don't think I can. Can we stop that? No, it just goes plain. Next one. If it's too much, people, you know me, and I'm a man of the people. We'll slow it down if possible. Big up Broads, who said, Antonio, listen, we know that tonight is going to be difficult, people. We know Antonio tonight is going to be on a madness. Let me put Xhaka mode on straight away, people. Let me slow things down straight away. Don't want to miss the comments. So let's make sure we're in Granite Xhaka mode, and let's hope Xhaka moves a little bit quicker tonight. Let's get some of your comments in. Penalty spot. Points in the bag will mean a lot today. Need to strike while the iron is hot, 100%. It's slowed down now. Okay, hopefully that's better. It was whiling out a little bit still. Palace 1-0. Zaha, man like Wolf. A guy that maybe we should have had at Arsenal. He is actually in my fantasy team, I think. So I'm quite happy that he scored. Always like to see Vieira winning games as well. Canav said, Arsenal, please don't be Santa Claus. I mean, you can imagine, can't you? Leeds lose 7-0 and we roll up there. And, I'm not even going to speak it into existence, but you know already. David said, I'm messing, Curtis, bro. Thanks for reading my comment. Best streamer ever. Listen, as I always say, people, I read as many comments as I can, while continuing the show. If I ever don't read your comments, don't, take offense. I'll read as many as I can. Tarun said, Antonio has not scored in the last 7. He will score today. He will start again today. We are one of them teams. I said this story many times. I remember traveling to watch Arsenal against Palace a couple of years ago. I think Emery was the manager. And the guy was saying, Benteke hasn't scored in 10 games. I said, raw. He's starting today. Within 7 minutes, he was running off celebrating. Ball got whipped in. Benteke had a bottom corner. We are the gift that keeps on giving, and we need to stop this Santa Claus business, people. I'm telling you. Liverbird Live said, Grizz saying on Twitter there's going to be a circuit breaker in the league. He usually has some inside info. Maybe no footy for a few weeks soon. I mean, listen, we can see what's going off at the moment in football, people, that, games are being called off. There's talk that fans, will they stop fans going to the game? We're going to see. Listen, let's enjoy it while we've got it. And what will be, will be. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about it. Big up Buenos Aires, Guna. Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. People, this is a big game tonight. I want Arsenal to be in that top 4. We play Leeds at the weekend. Let's do this. Big up Rory Sang. He's our Frenchman. He's our number 9. Plays for Arsenal in the red and white. Scoring goals is what he does best, and he goes by the name of Lacazette. Come on, Skipper. Come on. This could be your last season at the football club. Go out the right way. Go out the right way. One thing I do say, I think Lacazette is very respected I think he does have leadership qualities. I'm not going to spend too much of this game or preview speaking about Aubameyang. We know what's happened with him. I've made my point, and I think we move on. The football club is the most important thing. I said many times, people, the day Thierry Henry walked out of Arsenal, the day Alexis Sanchez and Robin van Persie went to Manchester United, I honestly have no real deep affiliation to any Arsenal player. The club, the success of the club, that is the biggest thing for me. Even the fact that, listen, people, I'm very open about the fact I'm not the biggest fan of Mikel Arteta. I want Arteta to do well, because if Arteta does well, Arsenal do well. And you know what? I want to start bantering some of my friends again, because at the moment, I'm very weak in these battles. There's not too much I can say at the moment when I start debating with people. So I need some ammunition, people. Lars, I can't deny it. I can see it. Stand up. If you ain't Tottenham, stand up. There you go. You got me. You get me one time, people. Apart from that, I can't be standing up the whole time. Big up Polymation. Big up Curtis. These games are the real test for Arteta, 100%. 3-point collecting, 2-1. Yeah, Sean, I did go for 2-1 as well, so I do agree with you. I can see West Ham scoring, but I do think... I do think that we can score goals. Listen, Clement said, looks like AFCON will more than likely be postponed. The impression I'm hearing, Clement, is obviously in Africa, they're very keen for the tournament to go ahead. They earn a lot of revenue from these competitions. They're not going to want it to be cancelled. But I just think with everything what's going on, it's going to be difficult for that tournament to happen. Certainly from a selfish point of view, as an Arsenal fan, I would like to have those players available in January. We play Manchester City and Tottenham in January. I don't want Aubameyang, Partey, Pepe, all these guys to be away for 4 weeks. Fody said 39K subs. Can we at 40K by Xmas or New Year? Big up to you, bro. Big up to the community. I appreciate the brilliant support as always. We hit 39K yesterday. It would be great if we could hit 40K by the new year, maybe 50K by the end of the season. It'd be nice to do a big giveaway at the end of the season. Party after party said Aubameyang can go to AFCON. I mean, listen, what you got to think is if, we had an injury, we're still going to need him. This is the point I was kind of trying to make yesterday was, listen, if you want Aubameyang out, that's cool. Or if you don't feel he should be the captain, that's fine. It doesn't mean we have to totally dismiss him as a player. I remember last season, fans were saying, get rid of Lacazette. He doesn't score enough. He plays too deep. They were calling him Lacazette, Twerkazette. Now he's the captain. Now he's the go-to man that we're looking at to score goals. Things change very quickly in football. Babushka said, big up Curtis. Tuchel said he's the better lawyer. Man said he'll chat to Aubameyang. Listen, I saw the interview with Thomas Tuchel today in the press conference. And listen, this guy had a better defense of Aubameyang than me, I'm telling you. He said he was a fantastic person. He feels hurt for him. He really went all out. Big up Craig. Hope you're well, bro. Who's that Iron Mike in the picture? What a picture that is. Man said, big up Curtis. I hope Partey got his shooting boots on tonight, the night he scores. I mean, I'm not sure Thomas Partey has ever had shooting boots on apart from clay pigeon shooting, because this guy, man, when's he going to just wrap one into the top corner? It's going to happen eventually, but I just don't know when. Jamal said, let's get Big C to 1 million subscribers. Listen, all in good time, my friend, all in good time. Buenos Aires, Curtis, thoughts on the leadership group? I mean, listen, I said it before and I'll say it again. Emery was annihilated for it. Emery was hammered for the leadership group. How can you have 5 captains? Arteta all of a sudden has brought it back. I mean, it is what it is. Big up Phil Mitchell. He said, Ronnie or Roxy? Ronnie or Roxy, in EastEnders. They were both quite bossy, weren't they? I always forget which one was which. Despise said, Arteta is using Aubameyang as a scapegoat. Arteta out. That's interesting. There is a general feeling that, there always seems to be a bit of a scapegoat at Arsenal, So is he the latest one? But he hasn't helped himself. Craig said, Curtis, I'm on the men, bro. Hey, hope all is well, Craig. And, one day at a time. I Am King said, I'm here for Antonio. That's our next national hero, Yardman settings. The interesting thing, the new Jamaica manager, Paul Hall, who obviously played for the Reggae Boys. I'm actually good friends with him. He was my coach for about 3 months. And also, I played against him twice towards the back end of his career. So I did message him, congratulations. I think he's got the next 4 games in charge. And if he does well, he could possibly earn the job on a full-time basis. But I do expect him to play Antonio and players like that. Big up Nelson. Thank you for the super chat. He said, drinking game. Take a shot every time Curtis says, I'm done out here drawing the game. Listen, you know, you might have to book the day off work if they are the rules, because I've got a feeling I'll be saying it today. But listen, let's hope we can get the win. Over 1,000 of you in here already. Let me quickly do the teams and things like that. Dollar Hyde said, big up Big C, Cone Man Music. You know the drill, people. We'll be discussing the press conference tomorrow. You know how that goes already. Hopefully, we'll be celebrating 3 points. Michael said, Arteta, my way or highway, and Aubameyang is on the highway. It could be. But listen, apparently, people, Aubameyang returned to training today. I'm not sure if he trained with the group or by himself, but apparently Aubameyang was back at the training ground and he did train today. So, you know, could he get back involved for Saturday? Abdi said Aguero. Listen, I think it's only right that I mentioned Sergio Aguero, one of the best strikers we've probably ever seen in the Premier League in terms of natural goal scorer. He retired from football today. Terrible news. But, you know, I suppose his health is more important than playing football and putting himself at risk. So, yeah, big up to Aguero. He was in tears during the press conference. So, obviously, an emotional moment for him to announce his retirement. Unchanged starting 11. I like it. Let's get into the team. Before I do get into the team, don't forget, people, you know the drill by now. Today's video is sponsored by the guys at OneFootball. Link in the description below. Completely free app. You know, transfer window is coming up. You know, when you're at work, you need that quick update. Who we signing? You know, more than likely, we probably, you know, sign a couple of loan players or something. But listen, just in case you want to know, download the app. Big up to OneFootball. Link in the description below. Let's discuss the starting lineups. Man said, can we get an Aguero? How does he start? Is he get Balotelli? Aguero! I swear you'll never see a moment like this again. That was, I would say that's the most iconic moment in Premier League history, to be honest, even as an Arsenal fan. I remember watching that game thinking, you've blown the title, and they grab it at the last minute. Crazy. People, Lacazette is the captain. I should have actually put captain next to his name. Apologies. But yeah, Lacazette is the captain. Listen, if Granit Xhaka was the captain tonight, this stream would have probably been switched off already. You know, Thierry Henry said when Xhaka captains Arsenal, he turns the game off. So for me, Granit Xhaka captains, this stream could have been over already. But, you know, Lacazette is captain. He was the skipper at the weekend, and he stuck with him. You got the throwback kit. Yeah, you know, Aubameyang, I felt this was Aubameyang's FA Cup winning kit, so I threw it on, people, in solidarity for the man who everyone's turned on. Captain Zet, yeah, man. Abshir said, best Premier League striker ever. Listen, you know what? That's close to a timeout. You know, you're very close to a 3-minute timeout with that one. There's a certain Thierry Henry who may have a thing or two to say about that. You know, there's a lot of, well, Ronaldo more of a winger, but obviously back now as a striker. But listen, you know me, people. Thierry's number one, standard number one. Brett said, I've got that one. Yeah, listen, I thought we were onwards and upwards these time. We just won the FA Cup. I actually believed we were moving at this time. And then, you know, we finished 8th. So they drew me in and I bought more merch. Let's talk about the team. Daniel said, Aubameyang, the streets won't forget. I'm telling you. Unchanged from Saturday, people, which is interesting. I actually agree. The one person I would have potentially had a conversation about is Granit Xhaka. Because West Ham's strength is their midfield. Souček and Declan Rice is a powerful midfield. And, you know, can Xhaka deal with that? And they do press as well. He's going to have to move the ball quickly. So that is the one person I would have considered changing. But listen, Granit Xhaka's one of them players. If he's fit, he's going to play. This manager loves him. There was no doubt he was going to play. I think the one we thought he may change was Emile Smith-Rowe. But I just think that Martinelli and Saka have put themselves in a position where you can't drop them. So the same team, Ramsdale in goal, Tomiyasu at right back, Ben White and Gabriel at centre-back, or Benjamin White, as he likes to be called. Kieran Tierney continues at left-back. Xhaka and Partey in the middle. Saka on the right. Martinelli on the left. Odegaard in the 10 role with Lacazette up top. And as a reminder, people, Lacazette is the captain. On the bench, we've got Okonkwo. Leno is still injured. Smith Rowe, Holding, Tavares, Lokonga, El Neni, Pepe, and Nketiah, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Still no Balogun, and of course, no Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Will we see him in the crowd? I'm pretty sure he probably won't be at the game. But like I said, apparently he did train today. Donaga said Phil Mitchell's better than Xhaka. I agree. Mr. SJE said, yes, Curtis had to smash the run before kickoff. Don't feel confident. Just over 200 likes. Can we hit 500 before kickoff? Big up the community. Listen, today we're trying to hit 1,500 likes today, people. You know, we're going for it. It helps the channel. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. As I said, we hit 39K yesterday. If we could hit 40K by the new year, that would be great. Polymation said, I'd say Omri, Rooney, then Aguero. I mean, listen, you take us in a whole direction there. We'll have to have a whole stream discussing who they are. You know, you got your Shearers, Luis Suarez, Drogba. We'll be here all day. But yeah, good point. Good point. MD said, Arsenal gonna have you doing Arsenal therapy Thursday morning. Sean also said, what time is the therapy tomorrow? Listen, we don't want no Arsenal therapy. Just win the game, keep it moving, people. You know, we need to go 3-point collecting. It's that simple. The West Ham team. Let's talk about the West Ham team, and big up to Alfred with the super chat. He said, shows how bad we are at business. You want to get rid of Aubameyang, but make him out to be a troublemaker. Who's buying a 32-year-old high-wage troublemaker? It's a good point. You know, if your car's playing up, you don't put an advert out there saying, listen, my car's making a rattling noise. Now who wants to buy it? You know, you either get it fixed or you keep it quiet. We're telling everyone Aubameyang's a troublemaker, then saying who wants to buy him. It's just not going to happen, is it? So I do think we're going to end up seeing Aubameyang playing again. At the start, I said maybe he won't play for us again, but I do think he'll end up playing. Let's talk about the West Ham team, people. Fabianski in goal, Kufal at right back, Masuaku at left back, Diop and Dawson at centre back. Now, for me, Dawson needs to be exposed and targeted. I don't think he's a great centre back. He's very slow. Don't get me wrong. If you're going to put high crosses into the box, he's a decent defender. If you get him on the floor and move him, he's not great. He's getting on and he is slow. And pace will trouble him. Diop a couple of years ago was very highly rated, but we know that Ogbonna and Zuma's been their partnership. Both of them are out injured. I think Ogbonna's out for the whole season. So we have to try and get at them. Obviously, Rice and Souček in midfield is, you know, powerful. That will not be easy. Lanzini in the 10. Fornals on the left, Bowen on the right, and Mikel Antonio up front. You know, Bowen has been in form for West Ham. Antonio has not actually been scoring many goals lately, but you just know he's a problem. He's powerful, you know, Jamaican international now, so he's somebody that I do support on the international scene. What I will say, I think Gabriel's going to have to get hold of him. I wouldn't like to see Ben White, the one who's maybe trying to have that physical battle with him. On the bench, Yarmolenko, Oko, Vlasic, Areola, Noble, Krau, Alisi, Ashby, and Ben Rama. I'm surprised that Ben Rama's on the bench. I thought he may have started. He's had a pretty good season. Dean the Gunaro said, and let me know your thoughts on the two teams, people. Am I the only one who thinks it's crazy that Fabianski has been number one for West Ham for so long? Guy was butterfingers for Arsenal 12 years ago. 100%. Definitely wasn't good at Arsenal, in my opinion, but listen, sometimes when you're, you know, the second choice goalkeeper, you never figure out. It's like Emi Martinez, Dean. It's like Emi. You know, nobody knew how good Emi was when he was sitting on the bench at Arsenal. When he got in the team, we're like, wow, we've had this guy for 8 years sitting on the bench, and look how good he is. So sometimes you need the opportunity to prove yourself. South London's finest said, Ben White isn't ready for the hard food eating Antonio. I'm telling you. Antonio's turning up with some yam and dumpling and some curried goat against Ben White. Ben White looks a bit more like a beans on toast guy to me. So I'd pass him on to Favela Gabriel, man. Let him handle business today. Look at Gnabry as well. There you go, Gnabry. I saw a report the other day saying that if Bayern sell Gnabry, they want 75 million for him. This is a guy we sold for £6.5 million. So again, sometimes you need the opportunity to prove how good you are, and that's the disappointing thing. So listen, I'm telling you, beans on toast, Ben White. Let's hope Ben White's actually watched a bit of Antonio play football, because we all know Benjamin White does not watch football. And if he gets another surprise when Richarlison was looking like prime Rivaldo against him last week, so hopefully they handle Antonio. There is a couple of games tonight. Burnley v Watford was postponed. Brighton v Wolves is 0-0. Palace are beating Southampton 1-0. Wilfred Zaha with the goal. 1,500 of you in here already. Big up to everyone who's tuned in already. Broad said, Mikel Carlton Banks Antonio. I'm telling you, this guy's going to be a problem tonight. He really is, but we have to handle him. I think if you really rattle Antonio early and let him know, listen, we're not intimidated by you. If you let him start bullying you and pinning you, he tends to get better and better. I think you got to let him know early, listen, mate, we don't care how big you are. We'll handle you. PG said, big up, Curtis. Still can't get over how the club is treating Aubameyang. I mean, listen, we're going to talk about it over and over again, because what's the first thing the press are going to ask Mikel Arteta if we don't win tonight? Why did you not put Aubameyang on the bench when you needed a goal? So we're going to see. We're going to see, people. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff. So let me know your score predictions, people, as we move to the match day screen. It's a big game for Arsenal, people. Hanok said, did you see Arteta's interview before the game? He never answers questions properly and never makes sense. Make it make sense, people. DJ Ash Eddie Murphy settings. Don't you bring Eddie and Ketia on this pitch. Don't do it. Arsenal are sporting the brand new merch that, we saw Robbie wearing yesterday when he came on the channel. Big up to Robbie. I believe he is at the game tonight. He said it was the puppy got the better of him, Saka in the advert with a puppy on his chest. Arsenal played a blinder with the PR as usual. Only one of the 25 Premier League meetings between Arsenal and West Ham in North London has ended as a draw. Arsenal have won 19, West Ham have won 5. It's not often a draw. I expect there to be goals. Last season, we beat them 2-1 at home. We drew 3-3 away from home. Give me your score predictions, people. We are 5 minutes from kickoff. In fact, 4 minutes. Tyrell said 2-1 to Arsenal. I agree. I'm going with 2-1. Apart, he said it's the puppy, Curtis. Herco said, what's he said? 3-1 to Arsenal. John says 3-2. Mir said, free the guys, Pete and Sweg. The jacket looks nice. It does. I can't lie. Arsenal, they make great merch, just not a great team. Listen, no matter what we think of the manager, of the team, of Aubameyang, of everything that's surrounding the football club, the reality is if we go 3-point collecting tonight, we move up to 4th in the table. It's a must-win game. Manchester United's game was called off. We need to win. We need to win. As you can see, we go above West Ham if we win this game tonight. Arsenal on 26 points, West Ham on 28. A win would take us a point clear of them. It would also get our goal difference back to 0 or above. And obviously, United's game called off. Tottenham's games are getting called off. As a manager, you don't want to have to squeeze games in later on in the season. Bakuta said, Curtis, where is Leno? Any news on him? He's injured at the moment. I'm not sure how long he's out for. Diego said, big up Big C, 2-1 with Odegaard, 4-4. Listen, keep up that form. Keep scoring goals. And let's get the win. Let's get the win. We need him to keep scoring. The players are doing a minute's applause. I'm not sure who it's for, as I have the volume turned up. 3-point. Oh, Ray Kennedy. I didn't even realize. I think he played for Arsenal, and I think he played for Liverpool as well. 3-point collecting tonight, people, for Arsenal, man. We have to win this game. And I think we will. I'm going for a 2-1 win. Like I said, expose Craig Dawson at centre back. He's not the quickest. Xhaka will score a banger today. Let's go. Listen, I don't mind who scores. Richard Reed, big up, Big C. Have our boys got the cojones to dig in, or do they go missing yet again? We are that team, aren't we? That every time we have an opportunity, we seem to find a way to mess it up. Tonight, they have to change the narrative. They have to show that, listen, we've got this opportunity and we're going to take it. You can't, we've got Leeds at the weekend. Leeds have just lost 7-0. We could be in the top 4 playing. Our next 3 games are Leeds, Wolves, and Norwich. 3 very winnable games going into the new year. We could be right up there by the start of the new year. Game is about to start, people. And let's see how this goes. It's a very big game. We've done our score predictions. Fabianski in goal. We're at 500 likes already. Brilliant start, people, before the game. Let's get that up to 1,500 by time we leave here tonight. Your score predictions are in. We're going for a win. Alfred said, Curtis, I seen a stat that said Arsenal have 2 players in the top 5 of midfielders with the most goals in the league. If our strikers can match that, then we have an opportunity. We are about to kick off, people. Arsenal against West Ham, London derby, North London against East London, and we are underway, people. West Ham have got us underway. And let me get the timer started. There we go. Arsenal shooting from left to right with West Ham in their changed dark blue kit. Come on, Arsenal, man. Don't fumble this. Every time we have an opportunity, we seem to dash it. Interesting, people. There are a few empty seats there. There are a few empty seats. And I noticed, obviously, I went to the game on Saturday, and again, the stadium didn't look full. I have to admit, there were seats there. Original T said we have the second best home record, which is positive. Obviously, we need to continue that and add to that with a good away record. Don't forget, people, you got your little tracker settings down there if you just want to know what's going off. But I will keep you updated, of course. 1,400 of you in here. So I appreciate every one of you tuning in. Mr. SJE, Curtis, do you think the Prem games being postponed is a blessing or a curse? I don't think there's any positive. I mean, obviously, look, from a health point of view, you're trying to protect people. I understand that. But having to get fixtures in later in the season and, constantly playing midweek and stuff like that, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. Prediction, Bailey OD, I'm going for a 2-1 victory for Arsenal. I think we're going to win. Anthony Taylor is the ref tonight. I'm not a big fan of him as a ref. I can't lie. Darren said, hey, Curtis, no excuses tonight. It's a must win. Forget the Southampton game. We should be winning that anyway. Listen, I think we should be winning this. I know a lot of people will point to it and say, okay, West Ham are above us. We've got a great record at home this season. West Ham's 2 first choice. Oh, Fabianski was closed down there by Lacazette. Kicks it out for a throw into Arsenal. Maybe Fabianski will do us a favour. Former Arsenal player, Harry said, general tickets for Man City New Year's available. No, thank you. Yeah, we play Man City at home on New Year's Day. That'll be an interesting game. Arsenal on the ball with Gabriel, who, for my FIFA players, he was named in Team of the Week for anyone who plays FIFA. It's always nice to see an Arsenal player in there. Melbourne said, when it matters, Curtis, Arsenal don't win. We all know that. They have to change eventually. There has to be a point where we change it. All I want for Christmas is a statement win, says George. I'm telling you, man, that's all we want. Mariah Carey settings. Bori said, Beret said, hey, Curtis, I'm not watching the game. Wifey has the TV. LOL. Still listening to you, though. Thanks for your work, mate. Hey, you got, happy wife, happy life, they say. You got to do what you got to do. I'll keep you updated. Don't worry about it. Get Swifty said, empty seats are because of last-minute COVID passport. But, yeah, obviously, you have to get checks going into the ground now. Maybe there are a lot of fans still out trying to get in. I'm not sure anybody has a favourite ref, to be honest. I think we just don't like nearly all of them. Curtis, you should do a watch along with Fran. Yeah, listen, it's just a case. I don't think you can go live on the same channels and be in the same stream. So it's whether, he's willing to give up a watch along to come on here or vice versa. Show me your paper settings. Yeah, man. Arteta's slow ball has already begun. Yeah, we haven't moved the ball too quickly so far. Here we are in possession. Martinelli is tackled, and it's a West Ham ball. Laka looks deep again. I don't like it. Listen, I say it every time. Ward-Prowse has just equalised for Southampton against Palace. He looked like he was carrying their team the other night. When we play against better teams and we struggle to get the ball up to Lacazette, what tends to happen, he drops deeper into our own half, and then he turns into what we used to call, lack of threat, because you get crosses put in and he's not there. So this is the problem. NR11 said, Curtis, why is Arteta constantly waving around? Big up to you. And do you know what? I noticed it at the weekend, obviously being at the game every minute, hand gestures all over the place. I thought he was doing traffic or something. Every minute, he's so animated, I don't know. It must just be his way, Big up Jeffrey, who said, what's up, Curtis? I haven't been able to tune in live as much lately. How is everything? Everything good, bro. I hope you're well. Usman said, Curtis, you and Turkish should do more shows together. You both are awesome. I appreciate that. We are planning on getting something sorted on a regular basis in the new year, man. We are talking, don't worry. Jarman, Curtis, is it possible to do a watch along from the stadium live? You know the thing, anyone who's ever been to the Emirates, the internet signal is terrible inside the stadium. I don't know if they do that on purpose or what, but yeah, you don't get a great internet signal inside the ground, unfortunately. So Glenn said, what are your rest of the season expectations? I don't expect anything more than top 6. I got to be honest. If they surprise me, I'll be delighted. Even top 6 will be difficult, though. I can't lie. Wasim said, when I can't watch Arsenal on TV, your watch-alongs are the best alternative. Your reactions make it all worthwhile. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Hussein said, we are a glorified Burnley, Big C. We cannot play good football. Let's see tonight. Listen, we'll see. Ben said, carry a Wi-Fi booster. You would need one inside the Emirates, I'm telling you. West Ham on the ball now. As I said, I believe Dawson needs to be targeted. He's very slow. He's good when you're putting crosses in, but not so good on the floor. Listen, it's the reality. Top 6, 3 or 4 years ago, we'd have probably sacked our manager for finishing 6th. Now we're probably going to celebrate it. How times have changed. Partey puts a tackle in there on Lanzini. Partey said he won the ball. Referee gives a free kick to West Ham. Dangerous crossing position there. I mean, he wins the ball. He wins the ball. What is that for? This is what I'm saying, people, about the refs. He wins the ball. Does he catch his leg as he wins it? I'm not sure. Pud said, no, you're bang on, Curtis. Internet is abysmal in and around the Emirates. I don't know why. I really don't know. Big up to everyone with the score updates. Apparently, Southampton are winning 2-1 now. Good turnaround for them. I thought he won the ball there, yeah. Free kick to West Ham. They've definitely worked on a routine here, West Ham, although it hasn't worked too well so far. Masuaku finds Fornals. Here's Declan Rice on this left-hand side, whips it in low, cleared away, comes out to the edge of the box, and shot high and wide. That is a terrible shot by, as I said, Dawson, who is not the best. But they need to be careful there. Cross whipped in. It wasn't a very good clearance. Gary said, Arteta's hair causes Wi-Fi interference. Oh, mate. That was a poor clearance from Partey there. Came out to Dawson. His shot was terrible. But it was too... Curtis, do you rate Declan Rice now? I mean, Salim, listen, let me make it clear. I've been a little bit harsh on him. I do think he's good. I just don't think he's as good as the hype. That was my only point. I was reading reports that, Chelsea might try and buy him for 85 million, or they're going to go head-to-head with Man United. I'm like, bro, he's good. He is good because he's got leadership skills as well, and he is young. I think he's like 21, 22. But is Declan Rice an 85 million pound player? I'm not sure. The referee's just given something to Steve Round, one of the assistants for Arsenal. I don't know if that's earrings. Is it Gabriel's tooth? I don't know what it is. Here's Lacazette fouled around 30, 35 yards out, and a free kick to Arsenal. Decent position. Has Dawson been watching Partey shoot? Yeah, maybe he's studying his shooting. One Devotion said, big up C, let's get 3 points tonight. I see you wearing the kits though. Model FC. Joke me or run. Hey, it's an old one anyway. I can get away with it, you know. I can get away with it. Lewis said, watch Rice train, and he's unreal in real life, but never watch him and think he's class. Watch Rice train, he's unreal in real life, never watch. Listen, I just, what I've seen of him, I have seen him quite a few times. I think he's good. He's a workhorse. He's decent on the ball. I just don't look at him as an £85 million player. I think you could go into Europe and get a midfielder as good as him for half the price. But we know the English tax. Could it be Maguire 2.0? Free kick, 30 yards out. Granit Xhaka to take it. Is he going to slap this in the top corner? He does often score 1 or 2 belters a season. And then doesn't really shoot for the rest of the year. This is about 30 yards out. Can Granit Xhaka slap this into the top corner? 30 yards out. Granit Xhaka, free kick, hits it. It's blocked by the wall and goes out for a throw-in. Glenn said, love the stream, by the way. Big up to you. Your captain here, Big C. Come on, man. You know what I mean? I'll tell you, you can't take me off this channel as the captain. You know what I'm saying? We're skipper here, people. And the community, you're the vice captain and the director of football. Big C, dark hearts today. You need it against a Moyes team. Oh, good little back heel. There's Tierney. Oh, hey, ref. Free kick to Arsenal. Now, not only is it a free kick near the corner flag, Tierney gets an arm in the face. And, oh, it's kicking off. It's kicking off Declan Rice and Gabriel. Now, I think Lacazette is saying, listen, they want a VAR check. VAR, VAR, VAR. Now, the referee has given a yellow card there. I think that's Kufau, the right back. Come on. Cheeky red card. Great little back heel from Lacazette. Tierney knocks it round Kufau. Yeah, it's not a red card. It's an arm in the face. I can't lie. It's an arm in the face. It's just about a yellow, but we'll take it. More like a clothesline. I thought he was going to stone cold stunner him after that. You know, a little clothesline, bang. You know what I mean? We want VAR. We want VAR. What I would be saying now, Kufau, yellow card at right back, run at him. Martinelli, you're playing left wing, run at him, get him sent off, put him in a situation he does not want to make a challenge. Crossing situation for Arsenal. Can we get a goal? Early goal would really set us up right. Remember, people, West Ham played 24 hours after us at the weekend. We played on Saturday. They played Sunday. And they dropped points. They drew 0-0 against a pretty poor Burnley side. So, you know, come on. I need one of them big C appeals like cricket. I'm telling you, man, shameless. Martin Odegaard, free kick. Just outside the penalty area, crossing situation. Can Arsenal make something? Odegaard whips it in. It's headed away. It's not the best of free kicks. Saka's got to be careful. Tierney puts it back in. Can Martinelli get something out of that? Does well. Keeps it in, Martinelli. And the ref gives a free kick. It's a very soft free kick. And West Ham have sorted it out. But listen, Kufau needs to be targeted. Get at him. You should not let a right back get booked after 11 minutes and let him off the hook. Run at him. Big up Snake Eyes. Hope you're well, bro. He said, thanks to the community for messaging me when I was in hospital. Best community on YouTube. Big C, please do a show with Ty. Getting better. Get well soon, bro. And yeah, listen, Ty, I will try and get him on here one time. He's a legend, man. And now West Ham appealing for the same thing. Oh, come on. Gabriel put an arm out and the West Ham player went down. I'm not sure who it is. And Gabriel's going up to him, pulling him up, saying, listen, bro, get up. Don't be trying that. Big up Snake Eyes. Hope you're well and get well soon. Glad to hear you're recovering. Dean said the ref is a fruit cat. I told you about Anthony Taylor, man. He is not a great ref. Saka, right-hand side. They're doubling up on him straight away, West Ham. Tomiyasu whips it into the back post. Cleared away. Corner to Arsenal. Come on! Let's go. We're starting to get into the game now. I love it. I love it, people. Shahina, the captain is Lacazette. If it was Xhaka, I'd have already been having a meltdown. So Lacazette is the skipper. Come on, Arsenal. Corner to the Gunners. Can we get that goal? We've started the better out of the two. Martinelli in swinging corner. Whipped in again. Cleared away at the near post. 2 crossing positions there. And don't beat the near post. Long ball out wide, and there's no one there. Goes out for a throw-in. Disappointing. that we didn't make the most of that. Got to do better. Laka is leading the players. Listen, Lacazette will be thinking in his head, I've got a great opportunity here. You know, Lacazette's out of contract in the summer. Now, listen, maybe he's got some good offers on the table and he's already thinking about elsewhere. But if Lacazette wants to stay at Arsenal, he now has an opportunity to make himself established and to get himself a new contract. So he'll be up for it. I'm sure Laka will enjoy the armband. Again, I've heard Lacazette is very popular. I think you've heard a few players in the past say how good Lacazette is in the dressing room. Rion said, how are Arsenal doing? And we've had a few decent set pieces, but we haven't really made the most of them. I can't say we're playing scintillating football. It's just not our way at the moment, to be honest. Or Laka putting himself in the shop window, you know, no matter how or the reason, it will still benefit Arsenal one way or another. Here's Tomiyasu. Gets tackled. Well, doesn't get tackled. The pass gets blocked. And West Ham regain possession. West Ham have not started too great. Dean said, honestly, I'd give Lacazette a new contract. I think the problem, Dean, Lacazette is going to want 2 or 3 years, in my opinion. When you're in your 30s as a footballer, you want security. You don't want a 1-year deal. Laka earns 170 a week. Would Arsenal want to commit, you know, at least the same money to a guy of that age? And, you know, we also know that we've got Aubameyang, and if he doesn't go, to have 2 strikers in their 30s on the decline on big money is risky. If you could give Lacazette a year, I would do it, but I just don't think he would accept it. I think other clubs will give him longer. NR11 said, Curtis, we need to become more street smart as a team. We are too damn nice. And I agree with that. I do agree with that. I don't think we're the most street smart team. And a lot of the time that comes from experience. You know, he signed a lot of young players, and young players are very honest a lot of the time, you know. So I think that will come with experience and signing some players who've maybe got a little bit more leadership. Java FX said, give it to him. Your captain is worth it. Paul Clark, thank you for the super chat, bro. Said, big up Curtis Shaw, the West Midlands Akinbaye. Man said West Midlands, bro. Man's from East Midlands. And Adi Akinbaye, that's harsh, you know. To be fair, he was a muscle man, to be fair, one. So I'll take the muscle. But he wasn't the best of footballers. But Paul, it's all love, man. He said, please try do a show with Jess from She Knows Arsenal. Yeah. A few people. I know she works on, I think, Terry's show, the Football Terrace. So, yeah, as I said earlier, I did put a little poll up earlier for people. Let me know people you'd like to see me collab with. We'll definitely try and get some collabs going. Wolves are 1-0 up, apparently. We do play Wolves in a week or so. And they've picked up a little bit of form. They were near the bottom of the league earlier in the season. Big C, are you Aubameyang in or out? I would say it depends on what Aubameyang you're going to get. If you get him motivated and willing to prove himself, then you keep him. If his head's gone, you get rid of it. So it depends where his head is at. Omar, listen, Omar, you're lucky that, you know, I respect the support on the channel. The Nottingham and Ketty, oh my days, the slander, people, the slander. All he's good at is mobile phone contract celebrations. That's it. Andrea said, please bring Dan Potts. Yeah, man, I speak to Dan. It'd be good to get him on. Louis said, Big C, what do you reckon to Fran's boy Odegaard? I think might need to go to FFTV for some humble pie. Listen, he's doing well at the moment. He's doing well. He's had a few good games. Do it over a long period of time. We've seen short bursts of form from players before, people. I want to see consistency. It's a corner to West Ham. This is where they start to grow into the game. We've got to be careful from set pieces. You know, as much as I was criticizing Dawson earlier, he is good in these situations. They got big centre backs. You know, Diop, I think he's 6'3", 6'4". Curtis, when is the apology video for Tammy coming? He's proving you wrong. I'm still not convinced by him, but he is doing all right in Italy. I'll give him that. In swinging corner for West Ham. Pressure on here. Antonio standing in front of Ramsdale, whipped in. Ramsdale drops it and cleared away by Ben White. See, West Ham are a street smart team. We got to be careful. Straight away, you can see there, Antonio is standing right in front of Ramsdale to make it difficult for him to collect the cross. Here's Mikel Antonio. He's tackled there and Xhaka, and it goes out for a throw-in to... In fact, I think he's give it to Arsenal. What's the referee? Referee's walking over to the touchline here. Under 2.5. Yeah, listen, the way the game started, it's not looking like too many goals. Peter said Curtis Turkish and Saeed. Yeah, that would be a good show. That would be. NR11 said, question Big C, should Aubameyang be in the stadium tonight? I think the manager, with what is going on, would have probably said, just stay away tonight so that the focus isn't on you. I think they want the focus to be on the game, Yeah, I don't know what the ref walked over and spoke to the Arsenal coach who was on the touchline. I think that's the set piece coach. But we'll have to see. Omar said, Curtis, if Aubameyang doesn't start on Saturday against Leeds, is that the end of his Arsenal career? I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless they've got something agreed where, I don't know, Barcelona have already said, we'll sign him in January, and they say, you know what, you're not going to play again. I think you will. Yesterday, I thought, you know what, you might not see Aubameyang play for Arsenal again. I think he might be involved on the weekend. It depends. If Arsenal win, if they score a couple of goals. At the moment, it looks very tight. Our attack is non-existent. Listen, at the moment, we're not moving the ball well. We're not moving the ball well. Kaylee said, not defending Aubameyang at all, but the talk coming from the club has been one-sided. It would be interesting to hear his side to the story. There are two sides to every story. We have to remember that, people. Come on, Arsenal, wake up before West Ham score. Be first. Partey fouls Antonio there. Antonio on the floor holding his face. Yeah, he catches Antonio with a similar arm to the face. What was the question? Someone there said something about Fran's channel. I didn't see what it said. But big up, Fran. As always, that's my people. Bibek said, Big C, it's a good day here in Memphis, USA. Merry Christmas to your family. Hey, listen, Christmas greetings to everybody in the community. It's been a great year on the channel, although not always when it comes to Arsenal. Unfortunately, we've had some real disappointments, when you think back to the Europa League and stuff. But in terms of the channel itself, it's been great. The energy, the effort, the interaction from all of you has been appreciated. And, onwards and upwards we go into the new year. So I hope everyone is safe and well. Big up to Adam Godfrey, who said, my first time watching and probably won't be my last. Come on, man. Listen, it's nice to have new people in here as well. Community settings, people. And let's hope we can get 3 points tonight, man. Mr. SJE said, love that from Thomas. Stick the arm out on the halfway line. You got to be clever. Come on, Arsenal. Listen, we're 21 minutes into the game, and outside of a couple of set pieces, we really haven't done enough on the ball. This is what disappoints me with Arsenal. So, Southampton were dreadful on Saturday. They had both their centre-backs and both their goalkeepers out, and also Shea Adams. Do it against the better teams. Ben White gives the ball away there, straight to Antonio. West Ham on the counter-attack. He's played a poor pass there, and Tierney intercepts. We've hardly had a decent attack in this game, apart from a few crosses. Arteta's jumping all around the touchline. And listen, I think sometimes it's a little bit unnecessary. I can't lie. I've played in teams, man. Does your manager need to constantly be doing this? I'm not giving him a hard time, honestly, people. I just don't know if he needs to do that all the time. And big up Saint Elmo, big up AYM FIFA said, I'm new. I'm sure I've seen you in the community loads of times, man. Omar said, new subscriber. Omar, we know who you are, man. The troublemaker, Gray's Guna said, I really don't know what Xhaka offers. I've been asking the same question for 6 years, my friend, but I'm sure we'll find out one day. Nope said, off work until the 1st of the 3rd, 2022. Come on, Arsenal. Hope all is well. Arteta micromanaging and confusing play. I think it's too much sometimes. Don't need to cut. Yeah, man, George, that's what he's on the touchline. Come on, move the ball a bit quicker. Thomas Partey finds Odegaard. The problem with West Ham, they have a solid 4 at the back who stay on the edge of the box. Then they've got Souček. Oh, Partey. Oh, he was going to shoot. He took too long. Come on. How long do you think you've got? He's ended up kicking their player down. And here we go. Antonio against Ben White. Gets brushed again, and then fouls him. Well, yeah, decent, Ben. Well done. You get away with it. Beans on toast settings, people, with some cheese on top. Let's go. Handles him there. Well done. Fireage said, my second time in viewing these watch-alongs. Big up. Here is Gabriel Martinelli. Come on. Can we cause problems here? Good ball out wide. Here we go. Saka. One-on-one with Masuaku. Whips it in. Left-footed back post. Lacazette heads it across. Cleared away. No one there. Comes out to Kieran Tierney. Move the ball quicker. It's too slow. We have this thing in the Arsenal team. It's like when we get the ball, we stand still. Every player, it's like they receive the ball and then stop. And then they have a look. It's like, get the ball and move. AYM Fever, come on, man. I know. You're old school. Oh, Saka in the penalty area. He slips over as he goes to hit it. He's appealing for a penalty. There was a collision. Saka is down. Now, the question is, did Saka kick their defender or did he kick Saka? We're shameless right now. We need anything we can get. Adam Godfrey, can you shout out my brother Kieran? Big up, man. Big up to you and Kieran. Gary said, sending Arteta out settings from Nova Scotia in Canada. Big up from Canada. Was this a penalty? Saka cuts inside. I'm not too sure. Nah, I think he kind of goes to kick the ball, hits Masuaku. We're not going to get a penalty for that, unfortunately. We're 25. Well, we're just about 25 minutes. We're just about 25 minutes into the game, and I have to admit, we've been slow and sluggish, man. You know, Thomas Partey has 3 touches there before he hits it. Why does he not just touch out of his feet and hit it? He ends up just kicking the back of Fornal's calf. Just looks clumsy. John Darren said, Curtis, I found you for a YouTube video of you fuming. Hey, however you get here, you get here. You know what I mean? However you reach here, you reach here. Unfortunately, Arsenal will do that to you. Mayor Breezy said, new subscriber here, Big C. Big up to you. South London's finest. Managers that jump around for me are the ones that don't believe the players can get their instructions across. And listen, I hear that because to me, as a manager, you spend 5 days on the training ground with your player for at least 2 hours a day. That's 10 hours. If you can't get your point across in 10 hours, you know, what do you need to jump around on the touchline for the full 90 minutes for? I don't get it. Does he just need to make himself look busy? I don't know. I'm not too sure. People, listen, I just have to say thank you very much. 2,000 people in the comments. Honestly, unbelievable numbers. And big up to every single one of you for supporting. It's much appreciated. AFC Gaming said you're number one. Listen, the community makes the channel, people. Colonel said, bro, commentators saying we're jumping around too much. I personally like the energy from the backroom staff. Yeah, listen, they seem a bit more. I think what the backroom staff are trying to do is create a bit of a team on the bench, you know, rather than just always Arteta standing there. But I just think constant arm movements from Arteta is not necessary, you know. It really isn't necessary. Lick them likes, people. Lick them down. It takes you 2 seconds. Big up FaZe in the chat. He said, good game so far. We just got to move the ball quicker, Arsenal. I believe you're a Man United fan, FaZe, but, you know, sometimes I find it difficult to watch Arsenal. Have to move the ball quicker. Tierney, good ball out wide. That's better. Saka. Every time Saka gets the ball, they double up. Oh, nutmegs Masuaku. You got a chance. Tomiyasu, whip that in, bro. Left foot. Stands up to the back post. Laka. Martinelli. Oh, he sat it up in the air for the bicycle, but Dawson heads it away. We're getting there, people. We're moving. We're starting to move. Come on. It's Tierney. Finds Laka. Go on, Laka. You should be in the area, to be fair. Cross it in. Oh, Martinelli. Lacazette. Yo! Appeals for a penalty. Lacazette's down here. Appeals for a penalty. VAR. 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 I want a penalty. I'm shameless. I don't care how we get it. Somebody must have kicked somebody. Great little touch there from Odegaard. Good little ball from Laka. Great touch from Odegaard. Little Cruyff turn from Martinelli. He appeals for the penalty. Then Lacazette appeals. I mean, it doesn't look a penny. Is Laka fouled? Nah, you're not going to get a penalty for that. I can't lie. AK said, have you ever scored a bicycle? Do you know what? It wasn't like it wasn't the Gareth Bale Champions League final penalty where I'm fully in the air doing the bicycle. It was more like that angle one where you're off the ground, but it's kind of like a volley slash bicycle. Mark Hughes used to score a lot of them for any of the older people in the comments, people. So it was kind of a bicycle, but not fully. But I claimed it. You know, when I rang people, I said, yo, I scored a bicycle, but it was kind of in between. You know what I'm saying? Big up, Get Swifty, let the man transmit. Daniel Connell said, my favorite YouTuber, you are Curtis. Been here since day one. Come on, man. Whether you're a day one or this is your first day, you know, we appreciate the support, people. Scissor kick settings. Yeah, maybe not the bicycle. Frank Butcher's in here saying, come on, you Irons. Listen, fair play for you tuning in. I just hope, you know, by the end of the game, you're in pain through the defeat, you know. But I appreciate you tuning in. Curtis scores the chips. What more do you want? Listen, a lot of them goals that you see me score are down to the dirty work that Broads has been doing, you know. Some of the stuff I've seen him do to these defenders, mate, you know, not only a red card, probably a couple of weeks in Wormwood Scrubs. This guy literally punching up defenders so that I can chip these goalkeepers, you know. Penalty, listen, Jacobs, I hear you. We're shameless. We'll take it however we need it. Curtis, bet you did a Giroud scorpion kick. I wish, bro. Here's Saka. Drives into the penalty area. Odegaard, move the ball. No! Picks the wrong pass. Needed to help it on. Unlucky. Listen, I like the position you're picking up. You got to pick the right ball there. That's vital. That's where, like, prime Mesut Ozil was the absolute king. You know, you put him in that position, he was finding someone. But hey, here's what it is, people. We'll get there. Unlucky. And I like the positions he's picking up, but you have to find the pass there if possible. VAR hates us. I can't lie, Mangus, man. I don't think it was a pen. I know we're shameless. Let's have a look. Gary said, off-topic question, Curtis. Do likes translate into income for you? Genuine question, because if they do, I'll be more than certain to hit that like button every time. Do you know what? I'll be totally honest with you. Likes help the channel get more views. When a video has a lot of likes on it, YouTube promotes that video on more people's page. The more pages it's on, the more views you're going to get. So it kind of leads to that. But obviously, naturally, you make content, you want it to get out there as much as possible. So yeah, you know me, Gary, I'm transparent with these things. So yeah, the likes, it helps the channel get pushed, you know. Reem said, seeing a lot more movement on one-touch play. We've been better the last 10 minutes. The first 20, we were very slow again. I just don't understand why we start games so slow. I really don't. Mooney said, big up, Curtis. Thanks to your Arsenal therapy, I'll wake up at 6:30. That's some serious commitment, man. Hopefully, there'll be no Arsenal therapy tomorrow, man. We can just enjoy a win and review it, you know. Get some waffle settings in from the press conference. Sharon said, hi, Curtis. Hope you and yours are all well. Thank you very much, Sharon. The same to you and everyone in the community, of course. Smith Rowe right now would be class. I think Arteta is going to have to be very smart about how he uses his substitutes. I'm looking at the bench. You know, to be able to bring on Smith Rowe and Pepe, if you're going to use him, those guys can change the game, in my opinion, if you use them. Don't sit there and wait to bring people on. Of course, West Ham, they can bring on Ben Rama, maybe Yarmolenko, not too much else. I don't know why we start so slow. I really don't. It takes us 15, 20 to get going. Gray's Gooner said 40K by Christmas. Come on, community. Yeah, let's hope so. You know, we're less than 1,000 off that now. AFTV Gang 2 said, Curtis, big up from Germany. Big up, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Doopy T said, 1K likes, guys. It's easy. It only takes a second. Come on, people. We got 2,100 legends in the chat. Surely we can hit 1,500. Here's Thomas Partey gives the ball away. Sloppy pass there. Antonio on the move. Partey wins the ball. Is Jared Bowen being chased by Xhaka. Keeps it well there. We could be in a little bit of trouble. We got players out wide. Silly free kick to give away, man. Silly free kick from Lacazette. Trips up Souček. He's going absolutely nowhere. What? What is that? He doesn't even... maybe he pulls his arm. He doesn't make any contact with his legs whatsoever. That is a stupid free kick by Lacazette, man. Use your experience here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Free kick to West Ham. They've got height in their team as well. Nearly 800 likes, 2.1k watching. A few more people smash that button. Can we hit 1,000 by half time, people? We got 12 minutes. That would be a great start to the game. But listen, Matt said, Curtis, Arsenal Amazon documentary is going to be lit. I got my popcorn ready. Big ups from Toronto. Big up to you from the 6, bro. Toronto settings. Free kick whipped in. Bowen comes out to the edge of the box. Fornals whips it. Oh, my days. That is inches wide. Tries to bend it into that far corner. That was close. That was close by Fornal. Why is he unmarked? Why is nobody aware of him on the edge of the box? That was close. Tried to bend it in the far corner. That's probably the closest either side has come to score. Yeah, Nick, I was sinking into my chair, man. I thought that was in. Fornal's actually a player that we were linked with before he signed for West Ham. I remember we were linked with him for a while. Xhaka is screaming at Tierney to get forward there. So far, Arsenal have had 3 attempts, 1 on target. West Ham have had 2 and none on target. It hasn't been a great game so far, I can't lie. Not the most entertaining. Arsenal probably been all right for 10 minutes, 10, 15. The first 20 minutes were pretty poor. Mayor said, come on, Big C, how come you didn't notice that I was here from day one? Do you know what? I promise you, because you lot was trolling me saying, oh, I've just joined. And I was thinking, Breezy, I've seen that name before, but I didn't want to act like, yo, I've seen you here before. And then you say, I've only just joined. But apologies, man. Come on, people. Thomas Partey's peeing me off. He's not the man to start picking out passes. Here come West Ham, Jared Bowen. Please keep it tight. Do not concede. Bowen shoots. It's blocked. Honestly, I don't want to say it, but Lacazette up front tonight is dropping too deep again, coming to get the ball. You know, he needs to be higher up the pitch. Kufau, their right back, is on a yellow card. We haven't ran at him the whole half since he's been booked. Kieran Tierney heads it away. Martinelli goes to battle with Bowen. Bowen wins the ball. And West Ham keep it. We've started very slow. We've started slow, man. Jay Kang said, been here since the clock in the background. Come on, man. You've been here from early then, if you've seen them days. It's 40,000 subs. I don't expect Curtis to know everyone. It's not... Listen, I know a lot of the names, but forgive me sometimes, people. Richard said, our boys do my head in. How can we not be consistent over a period of games? I just don't get it. I tell you what my biggest problem is with Arsenal, especially when we play better teams. We lack control. I never watch these games and feel like Arsenal are in control of the direction of this game. I never watch Arsenal and feel that. Yeah, I felt that when we were playing Southampton at home. I felt that against Watford, Newcastle, probably Tottenham for the first half. Second half, we lost control. Same with Leicester. First half, great. Second half, no. But against these better teams on a regular basis, we're not in control, people. You know, West Ham look like this is not the most difficult game for them, and that's what worries me. Here's Declan Rice. Gets the ball out wide to Kufau. Crossing opportunity for West Ham. It's whipped in. Antonio can't get there. Comes out. Lanzini shooting opportunity. Masuaku's going to cross it in and shoots and puts it over. We got to step up, people. We have got to step up. I didn't even read that last comment. Apologies. I had it on the screen and never read it. What was you saying, Snake? Have you noticed when West Ham take a corner, Antonio is body checking the goalkeeper, making it difficult for the goalkeeper to get the ball? Street smarts, my friend. It's not rocket science. I don't know why Arsenal players don't do it. Dupe said, being here since 2.7k when you were on the couch. Come on, man, with 2 Arsenal shirts hanging up on pegs, people. Andre said, big up Curtis, Chelsea fan, but this is my favorite channel to watch. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much to Andre Diouf. Big up Runyan, who said, Curtis is a big boy these days. Hey, don't, man, don't. You know, we're still building, man. We're still building. Dan Watson said, this is a poor game. 2 teams reluctant to drop points. That's the thing sometimes, you know, to win, sometimes even in life, but certainly in football, sometimes to win, you've got to be willing to almost lose, if you know what I mean. To sit in and defend and, you know, draw this game 0-0, it looks like kind of both teams would be willing to do that. But sometimes you're at home, you got to take that momentum and go and win the game, you know. And I think Arsenal, if we drew this game, I'd be disappointed. I can't lie. Stay Fresh said, stop it, man. You see you're blaming Laka for things he's not doing. He didn't foul the man, and everything good up front has come through him, to be fair. Listen, Stay Fresh, I'm not calling him out. Sometimes as a striker, when you don't get the ball, you go looking for it. I understand that. I've done it myself. What I'm saying is, we need that goal threat. You know, I want, as Lacazette had a shot so far in the game, I want my strikers having shots in the penalty area, looking lively. So that's where I'm kind of questioning him. I'm not blaming him. I'm not saying he's having a bad game. I'm saying sometimes I think we don't want him to go looking for the ball. Sometimes I'd rather say, be patient, play the width for the 18-yard box and be a goal threat, you know? West Ham United said both teams are just disgusting. I think we're just playing within ourselves. Like here, Lacazette's on the right touchline, crossing the ball. You know, he's got to keep the ball there. If you whip the ball in, who's going to get on the end of it? Here's Bukayo Saka. Good 1-2 with Odegaard. Saka, Xhaka. Oh, that was a chance. The shot is blocked. Tierney on the volley. Oh, it's the crossbar. Comes out. Oh, my days. What a shot from Tierney. What a shot. 25 yards out, volley. And it smashes the bar. Is Lacazette into the penalty area? And he gets fouled, and it's a corner, in fact. It wasn't fouled. It was a good tackle. What a shot by Kieran Tierney, lad. He's tougher than a Tesco bag. Chance. That was a good chance. Great strike. Captain Sal, that's what they did to Liverpool on corners. Jacques said, how old is this channel? 2 years now, Jacques. 2 years. We're still relatively new. Oh, it was a good save. Fabianski actually tipped it onto the bar. Tierney wants a goal. Corner to Arsenal. Come on, can we get a goal before half-time? In-swinger. Lacazette's on the keeper now. Whipped in, flicked away by West Ham. Odegaard loses the header. Martinelli wins it back. We end up all the way back with Ben White, who does well there. Finds Saka. Can we retrieve it? Get in the box again. Saka, oh! Skips past Lanzini. Into the penalty area. Oh, good tackle, Masuaku. Could have been a penalty there. Stuck a leg out. But a good tackle. Cam said, damn, we really need signings. I think we do have to strengthen in January, that's for certain. Reem said, I think Laka has to adapt to his lack of pace now. With him playing deep, he needs runners around him. Agreed with that, agreed. Sometimes his lack of pace probably means he has to play higher up the pitch, because if the game's moving too quick, can he get from deep higher up the pitch, you know? Vil Slum said, Xhaka starting 11 shambles. We need a midfield maestro. Any idea? We definitely got to get a midfielder in January. Craig said 2 years. Look how far this channel has grown. Listen, as I always say, I thank the people. Channels don't grow without the support of the community. And, you know, to think how far we come in such a short space of time is unbelievable. And, you know, and winning the award was massive, you know, for all of us. I say all of us because, you know, you make the channel as much as I do. Saka whips the ball in. Partey. Oh, he went for a volley there, 25 yards out. I'm thinking, if he scores that, I'm going to go mental. Freddie said, off topic, how did you become part of AFTV? Did you know them before, or did you just do a random fan count? I knew them through a coach, one of the coaches, Scully, who you've seen on AFTV FC. He was a coach at one of the teams that I played for. He is obviously cousins with Robbie, and it was kind of, you know, through there that we was introduced and stuff like that. Mayor Breezy said, yeah, mate, I was joking. I'm addicted to your watch along. Much love, my brother. Hey, big up, bro. Big up, bro. Danny Elmo. I was very impressed with him in the Euros, to be fair. I was impressed with him. Come on, Arsenal. 3 minutes till half time. We're actually starting to grow into the game a little bit. That's a nice ball from Odegaard into Martinelli. Move the ball quicker. Granit Xhaka. Move it. Keep it moving. Tierney out wide. Arsenal have come closest to scoring so far with that long-range shot from Tierney that hit the... Oh, Lacazette. That's... What, ref? Is that not a free kick? The thing with Lacazette, he constantly looks for free kicks. You know, he's very smart. And he's still down. Lacazette, get up now. You're not hurt. I know you're not. Saka. It's interesting. West Ham double up on Saka every time he's got the ball. Big up Rodney, who said, Curtis, midfielder Frankie de Jong from Barca. Oh, Martinelli with the shot. It's blocked. Here's Odegaard. See, West Ham have got brick walls, mate. Here's Antonio. They're starting to counter-attack here. You got to clamp him. Gets away from Xhaka. Gets to Gabriel. It's a long ball. It's a terrible pass. Ramsdale collects. De Jong from Barca. What's your thoughts? Apparently, Barca may sell to raise funds. I saw a story today that his agent said he wasn't looking to leave, despite the fact they are potentially looking to sell him to raise money. A very scouse Mike only just got him from work. Who is the captain? Lacazette. Who here is Lacazette? Shoots. Oh my days! What happened? Lacazette had a shot. It was saved by Fabianski. And the rebound was put wide by Martinelli. He was just tackled as he went to shoot. Does he get tackled or does he miss? Oh, man. Lacazette 25 yards out. Martinelli's onside, I think. Fabianski, oh, man. I mean, does he get tackled? Lacazette tries to bend it in the far corner. Fabianski saves it. 6 yards out, tapping. Martinelli misses. Wow. What a miss, people. I thought he was tackled. He actually toe pokes it with his left foot and puts it wide, 6 yards out. Don't get me wrong, he was under pressure, but he should hit the target. He should score. He should score. I'm telling you, he's got to score that. And you know me, people, I love Martinelli as a player. He's got to score that. LG92 said Martinelli has the Aubameyang curse. Listen, I thought he was tackled, but it's a goal kick. He puts it wide. Imagine if Aubameyang missed that, bro. I'd be deactivating if he missed that. But listen, we're growing into the game. It's a shame because we're probably having one of our best spells during the time, you know, when we're about to go in for half time. I mean, people saying it was a block, but it was given as a goal kick. Did he kick it off him? Looked like he toe poked it wide to me. Big C, you can keep one. Gabriel Martinelli or Magalhaes? Oh, that's horrible. Horrible question. I got to be honest. I would have to keep Gabriel Magalhaes because he's so established in the team. And, you know, we do have other wingers. You know, we've seen that we can operate with Smith Rowe and Saka. We've still got Pepe. Here's Antonio. Good tackle there by Saka. Masuaku. We're into time added on. Don't be silly here, people. Good clearance there. People saying that was a block. I mean, I'm going to have to see the replay. It looked to me like he toe poked it wide. I didn't see any block, but forgive me if I'm wrong, people. Alan Luke said, Big C, how are we not leading, bro? You there Saturday? I don't think I'll be going to Leeds, unfortunately. Over the Christmas period, I don't think I'll be going to any of the games. That was actually my first game the other day against Southampton. Half-time whistle goes, people. See, look, it's crazy, isn't it? We can watch a game, all of us, and have totally different opinions. Dr. Sin said he missed. Mishane said it was a brilliant block. I didn't see the block, but I will watch the replay at half-time. Half-time whistle goes, people. Arsenal 0, West Ham 0. You know, again, not the most exciting of first halves. We got to do more. Listen, last 10 minutes, we started to string it together a little bit, hit the bar. Martinelli, I will see the replay before I make a judgment. Started, let me put the tweet out. Started off slow again. Finished the half strong. Need to score before West Ham start improving. Not too sure what to make. Not too sure what to make of that. Listen, you won't be rushing to watch the highlights of that first half. Let me tell you that, people. That was not the most exciting of 45 minutes. Rory Sang said we should be 2 goals up. I mean, listen, the shot from Tierney is a great shot. He tips it onto the bar. The Martinelli one, for me, at the moment, I'm saying he's toe poked it wide. I'm going to reserve judgment until I see the replay. I thought it was a bad miss, but I didn't really see the replay properly as I was reading the comments. So when I see it, you know, we will discuss it further. Tristan said, Narca, that was entertaining. Do you think so? I thought first 20 we were a bit slow again. I thought we got better as the second half grew on. I can't lie. I think half time actually came at the wrong time for us. I thought it was exciting. Fair enough. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. I actually thought we were decent that half. To me, you know, when you're playing well, and you don't convert chances, that worries me because you always have that feeling when you're playing against decent opposition that they're going to have a spell in the game. West Ham are a dangerous team. The reality is West Ham are above us in the table for a reason. They've scored more goals than us. They've conceded less than us. So they're dangerous. They will have a spell, 10, 15 minutes where they look decent. So we need to put a chance away. That's my point when I say we didn't play as well, because I feel like we should be 1-0 up, and I thought we started slow. We grew into the game last 20. Alfred said I'd bring Sambi in because he actually drives forward. I thought Xhaka was a little bit slow on the ball. Not terrible. I don't want to single him out. I just think you got to drive quicker when you're going at West Ham. Tarun said maybe you should start going to games, Curtis. Good luck, charm. Yeah, possibly. Went to the game Saturday and we won. Xhaka is on the level of the English refs. Awful. I just don't think he does much. I really don't. Patrick Vieira said we were decent, but no goal to show. If I was the manager, I would be saying to the players, we started a bit slow. I felt we got better as the half went on. But against better teams, you have to take chances. Do you know what I mean? That's my only frustration. If we were 1-0 up here, I'd be very, very positive. I'm disappointed that it's 0-0. Let's go to the halftime screen, people. So it is Arsenal 0, West Ham 0. Halftime screen's messing up there. What is going on? Let's move that. Making me look. But yeah, the work rate is good. I did like the work rate. I'll give the players credit for that. I think they put a lot of effort in. Melbourne said even Odegaard is too basic. Curtis, don't run with the ball, don't shoot. We don't have many runners really in this team, do we? When you look at Arsenal, we don't have many players that you think, right, he can pick the ball up 40 yards from goal and really drive and make something happen. I think we do lack that in the team. Zenith said, Curtis, we've been dominating the entire game. It was good football. We just haven't finished the action. West Ham putting legs in right when we tried to shoot. Listen, West Ham are very difficult to break down. They're a bit old school, really. They've got 4 big physical defenders and 2 CDMs who sit in front and protect them. You got to move the ball quickly if you're going to break them down. Shaba said, bruv, fire. These settings are insane. You're competing with Sky. Let's hope so in the future, man. Some people saying I'm being a bit harsh. I mean, listen, I thought first 20 we were sluggish. I did. Thought we started the game slow. I think the last 20 we grew into it and got progressively better. But we didn't take our chances. That's my only frustration. We need a goal because West Ham are going to get a good chance at some stage, and that's what worries me. Footy Vid said Partey is the worst player. He needs to do better. I think Partey and Xhaka have been average in midfield. I just think we don't progress the ball from midfield. Shalou said, Curtis, I feel like we're playing great football. The pressing is on point. We're actually creating chances. Just need to finish. Saka is on fire. I've enjoyed Saka tonight. So what people have to understand about Saka's performance, he's getting doubled up on every single time he gets the ball. I haven't seen him one-on-one hardly at all. So I think he's doing well, considering who he's up against, 2 players. Explorer said, bro, what are you talking about? We dominated them in every aspect. We only lacked a goal. What's the most important thing in football is scoring, So you may feel a sense of frustration or harshness from me when I'm saying my frustration is just genuinely in the fact that we haven't scored. We've played all right, to be fair, but we haven't scored. So the goal changes everything, and you allow your opponent to grow into the game if you haven't scored the goal. I think half-time actually came at the wrong time for us because I think we were playing our best football as the half-time whistle went. Zane said, Curtis, you're not being harsh. We've seen Arsenal dominate possession before, then end up conceding. We've seen it. I mean, listen, it's one thing I will say, look, when you're reading a lot of comments, sometimes you miss bits and bobs in the game. But for me, when I was looking at the game, I thought we started slow first 20. I don't think we started the game quick, but we grew into the game. But we have to score. We have to score. It's as simple as that. It's no good if you don't win. Ahmed said, I focused on Partey this game. His movement has been dreadful. I mean, just watching the highlights now, it was the Xhaka one. It was actually a great block from Dawson. And then they're showing you the Thomas Partey volley. Not Thomas Partey, sorry, Kieran Tierney volley, which hit the bar. That was a good save. Shaquille said, Curtis, we need to big up Tommy. He looks way better going forward. Like I said a couple of streams ago, he looks confident going forward now. Listen, that was something I said he needed to add to his game, and I think he is adding it. But let's hope we get a goal out of it. Now, let me rewind it because they're showing you the Martinelli miss now. I do want to see it closer. Kyle Grant said, when you're on top, you have to put the ball in the back of the net. Exactly. That's my point, people. You know, when you're dominating, you got to score. So here's the chance. So Lacazette had the shot, came out to Martinelli. I just don't know where the block is. This is the closer one. I'm looking here. Comes out. Dawson doesn't touch that. Or does Dawson tackle it onto his foot? I honestly can't see where Dawson touches that. I mean, I'm looking at it close up here and slowing it down. That looks to me like Martinelli toe pokes that with his left foot wide. I cannot see a tackle. So I think Martinelli has missed a sitter. But Rowan's still saying it's a block. But the ref gave a goal kick. So how did he block it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. From how I'm seeing it, I think he's toe poked that wide. Martinelli not good today. Yeah, hasn't done much. Listen, Kufau, he's on a yellow card. You got to go for him. Kufau is on a yellow. Need Martinelli to run at him. You know what I mean? That's what we need. Second half, he's going to start after the break, people. Quick turnaround. So let's see. Big up Loud Music Entertainment. Big up Curtis Shaw. Appreciate that, bro. Jamar said it's a block. Honestly, I cannot see it. Was it a block? Deflected off his foot again, I think. Okay, fair enough. Listen. Tackled it onto his foot. Okay. Can we just say defender put him off? We'll agree to disagree, Machine. Defender put him off. I could tell straight away that the defender, it wasn't like a clear opportunity because I'm sure he would have scored. Juice Lyrical, Palace. Oh, Palace equalise, right? Who scored, people? Let me know. It's the blocks, Curtis. Cleverden said, do we miss Aubameyang? I mean, listen, if we don't score tonight, people will say that we have missed him. If we win and score, people will say we're a better team without him. Fine margins in football, people. Jordan Ayew scored. I wanted Zaha for the fantasy team. Abdul Ghaffar said is top notch. Not seen that in a while. Aubameyang would just disappear for 90 minutes. Partey not doing bad. You're just trying to look for the right pass. Odegaard not positioning. Lovraj Singh said, Curtis, do you think we'll win second half? I'm hopeful. I predicted 2-1. But at the moment, it doesn't look like a game that's got 3 goals in it. But sometimes that first goal just opens up the whole game, really. Elliot Roberts said, too right, Curtis. Need a goal for our efforts. If not, we live in regret. Listen, as I always say, but you have to score when you're dominating. That's the beauty of football. We've seen it many times where Arsenal dominate. And if you don't get the goal, you know, you can live to regret it. So we have to score. I just hope we come out for the second half flying. You know, West Ham have not shown too much at the moment, you know. Loud Music said we need a clean sheet. If we keep a clean sheet, I think we win the game. I think we'll nick a 1-0. So, you know, let's see. Carl said, I'll take a 1-0 right now, Big C, 100%. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Get out of here. We keep it moving. Who would you like to see maybe come on in the second half? I do think maybe Smith Rowe, maybe Pepe. I would like to see him make some changes earlier rather than waiting so long. Oz said we need that clinical striker in January. As I've always said, Oz, the problem is, are Arsenal going to spend big money in the January transfer window? I'm just not sure if we're going to lay that kind of money down. I could see it more being a summer. When you know as well what competition we're in, it's easier to convince a player. At the moment, with no Europe, it's difficult. Dom Frank said Xhaka is dead food. I have to admit, Xhaka and Partey in midfield. Obviously, being at the game at the weekend, I really watched it close up, and I think it's dysfunctional. I do not think Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey works as a midfield. As I've said many times, Partey should not be used as a ball playing midfielder, and Xhaka is, when he's pressed, he's not press resistant. He ain't no Santi Cazorla, and that's the kind of midfielder that we desperately need. Brett said, you can only hope the coolest captain, you can only hold the coolest captain title for so long. Yeah, we'll lose it soon. You're a stats man, Curtis. Is it true our win percentage is better without Aubameyang? I think it was, I saw something, but I'm not certain. I think maybe this season somebody was saying, but don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. I did see a comment on that, though. Sean LFC said 350. Swag. The streets don't forget, people. The streets don't forget. Visionite said Xhaka missed the chance Saka made for him. Yeah, it was a good cutback. I think he should have put his foot through it. He tried to side foot it, and it was blocked. What I will say, people, this is, and I know we say this constantly, it seems that every time Arsenal play, we're like, this is a must-win game. They have to win this, And then somehow we just end up in the same position. This is a big 45 minutes for Arsenal Football Club. They need to win the game. They need to win the game. We've got such a big opportunity tonight. Without, I look at Arsenal this season, I don't think we've been brilliant. I don't think we've been overly exciting. But somehow, 17 games in, we could find ourselves fourth in the league. Every Arsenal fan at the start of the season, if we'd have said 17 games in, you're fourth, we'd have absolutely jumped at the chance to take that. We need to get this opportunity taken. West Ham have not been great tonight. They played a day later than us. They also dropped points against Burnley. We need to do something. Latest scores as they're showing, Wolves are winning 1-0 still at the moment against Brighton. Amazing pass that was. Keith said, love that Big C rates Cazorla that much. Listen, Santi is a genius. He's one of the best ball-playing midfielders I've ever seen at Arsenal, next to probably Cesc Fabregas. So simple as that, mate. A genius at work. It was a pleasure to watch him play football. He was that good. Second half about to begin, people. Before we get into the second half, don't forget that this video is sponsored by the guys at OneFootball. 2,500 of you in the chat right now. Make sure you download the app. Link in the description below. Brilliant support from them on this channel. Great app. All the latest team news, transfer news. Go and get it downloaded, people. Completely free. Go and check that out. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. We've already hit 1,100 likes by halftime. So thank you very much to every single one of you. Great support as usual. And big second half coming up, people. Let's get to the second half screen and hopefully we go 3-point collecting. I've got goal showing up there. If only there was a goal. Alfred said on the super chat, wins without Aubameyang is an illusion. Abba has missed maybe 8 games since he's been here. Take him out of the team the first 2 years, we are relegated. Listen, what I will say, and this is why I say the streets don't forget, we would not have won the FA Cup without Aubameyang. The FA Cup win got us in Europe and, in my opinion, kept Mikel Arteta in a job. So, we can't forget what he's done. Big up to Alfred with the super chat. Oh, we got a fancy new screen now. Hey, come on, man. We have to step up, people. We have to keep moving, Cleansing said, we would have been happy with 5th place at this point of the season. Yeah, just to be in the mix. Unfortunately, the standards have dropped. It's painful to say it, but it's the reality. When Army said, Curtis, the transitions are pristine. Big up, bro. Big up. George G said, that's a sign, Curtis. A goal is coming. Yeah, maybe, man. It's letting me know. Just hope that's an Arsenal one, Cap said, Lacazette, captain, my brother. Let's hope he leads Arsenal to victory. Martinelli pressing former Arsenal goalkeeper Fabianski in goal, who kicks long. Good header by Partey. Nice touch by Odegaard. Finds Lacazette driving forward. Lacazette 25 yards out. Finds Saka. Can we get a shot of Saka? Shoots. and that is right out of the Thomas Partey School of Shooting. Pigeons are being hit, people. That is in the top row of the North Bank. Jan said Tottenham have got 2 games in hand. Listen, they always say better to have the money in the bank, better to have the wins in the bag, people. You know what I mean? 2 games in hand is not wins. But listen, if they win them, then we'll have that conversation. LG92 said, Curtis, the coolest commentator. I'm telling you, man, we're on this Aubameyang thing. The coolest YouTuber, man, the coolest commentator settings. But yeah, we move, people. We move. Big up Snake Eye said, big C, you're too funny. Big up, bro. Dash just landed in White Hart Lane, said RM. Saka's another one. Definitely needs to step up his shooting, you know. Gamzala said we need a Kotra and Babangida. Nigeria legends, man. Tijani Babangida. He was quick, man. 3 pigeons down off the top of the Emirates roof, man. It's definitely a dangerous place for these pigeons. Here's Lacazette. Martinelli on the run. Martinelli into the penalty area. Martinelli! Gabriel Martinelli for Arsenal! Whoa! Straight out of the Thierry Henry School of Finish. Lovely ball from Lacazette. Martinelli's in. He opens up and bends it into the corner. Come on! What a finish that is from Gabby, people. Woo! Let's go. Run that again. Gabriel Martinelli, 1-0 to Arsenal. That is straight out of the Thierry Henry School of Finishing. Look at the pace. Look at the drive. Wow, I love it. I love it. Great ball from the skipper. Martinelli with the Henry finish. Wow, what a cool finish. Jeez, what a player. I've said it before and I'll say it again, people, right? And I'm not just saying it. I'm not capping, I promise you. For me, he has got the most potential out of our young players. Honestly, I think this guy is a potential superstar. What a finish. You're right. You know, I clicked on goal at the time, at the start of the half, and it was a good sign, people. We drew that energy in. Come on, let's go. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1. Come on! Gabriel Martinelli, play him. Play him. How long have we all been saying it, people? How long have we been saying it? Put him in the team and let him flourish. Stop holding him back. We move. He didn't even play great in the first half, but who cares? Lacazette, big up Lacazette. Big up Lacazette with that assist, people. Captain business. Big up Lacazette with the assist. He deserves credit. Love that. Love that. Hashtag skipper. I'm going to be naughty. I'm sorry, Aubameyang, but I'm caught up in the moment. Skipper settings, man. We move, Lacazette. You know what I mean? Yo, 1-0 to the Gunners. I told you, people, when we were gassing in the first half, I said, listen, big up the team. They played all right, but yo, we need the goal. And the goal is here. I'm buzzing. I wish I had the commentary on full blast right now, man. Yo, I'm gassed. Let's go. Come on. Top 4 settings, man. Let's go. Good ball out wide. Here's Tierney. Let's get him now. Let's get him. Tierney. Go on. Get at him. Pulls it back. Oh, he's blocked it. Is that corner? Ah, Fabianski keeps it in. Come on. Skipper settings. Gabriel Martin Henry, people. Gabriel Martinelli Henry with the finish. Jeez. Love it. I love Martinelli, man. I'm telling you, I've been saying it for a long time. Martinelli, baller. Let him play and let him flourish. Don't sit back. Go and get the second. Go and get the second. People, can we talk about the pace? Can we talk about the pace? He's just not making it. I'm done. No. Who's seen that nutmeg? Look at Saka. Look at the young boys dishing these man up. Oh, my God. If we score, I'm going mental. Xhaka, go on. Oh, my days. I'm going mad. Yo, I'm going mad, people. Can somebody tell me you just saw that Martinelli nutmeg? Oh, my days. I'm gassed. The Martinelli nutmeg. Who saw that Martinelli nutmeg? Yo. That is crazy. That is rude. I'm telling you, we need that Brazilian flair, man. Jeez. And then Saka dishing him up. Yo, put some respect on. Give him the 14 shirt. Nah. That's disrespectful still, man. Oh, but we're still here for you, man. But yo, what are we doing? We're swapping. We get Aubameyang can have the 35 shirt, you know. He get downgraded for a little bit. I'm telling you, Martinelli, man, been saying it from day. Klopp said he's generational. Ronaldinho was bigging him up. They know we need Brazil. We need that, you know. We need some of that in Arsenal, man. You know what I mean? Not this Swiss cheese Granit Xhaka business. We need some flair, man, some sauce. We need some Brazilian hot sauce, man. Let's go. We need the second goal, people. We need the second goal. Token said Aubameyang's lawyers changed quick. Listen, man, the case has been dropped. So what more can I do? I've tried, man. I've tried to defend him, but his fingerprints was all over the weapon, man. What can I do? Bowen had the shot there. Ramsdale tipped it wide. Ramsdale's being accused at the moment of being a camera goalkeeper. People are saying that, you know, he tipped shots wide that he could catch, but corner to West Ham. Flicked on. Oy. Clear it. Goes out for a goal kick. Let me calm down now. People saying I'm getting a little bit carried away, but I can't help it, man. When Arsenal score, I start going mad. Big C, can you do a poll? Do we give Lacazette a new contract? You're infectious, Big C. I turned off the game and I've put you on the telly. You know what? Let's do a poll. Why not? We haven't done a poll today. Would you give Lacazette a new contract? I've always said with me, people, and my stance is very much the same. If he was willing to take 1 year, keep it moving, I give him the deal. I give him the deal. You need experience in the dressing room. If it's more than 1 year, I'm walking away from it. That's my problem. I'm not giving him a new contract on 170 grand a week for more than 1 year. So we put a poll in there. Why not? Would you give Lacazette a new contract? It's there, people. You know me, I'm a man of the people. Oh, Saka comes into Lacazette. Oh, Saka could be in. Whips it in. Oh, no one's there at the back post. Come on. We need that second goal, people. We need it. I think West Ham are done if we get the second. I really do. I think West Ham are done if we get the second. We need it. We need the second goal, people. Yeah, the poll is there, people. Let me know. More polls than my work email. Why calm down, bro? Listen, I always say this, man. It's highs and lows in life. If I can have Arsenal therapies and have a go at the manager and have a go at the players and criticize, I have to enjoy the highs, people. I have to enjoy when we're winning. I have to celebrate when we score. I have to get overhyped. That's the beauty of football, man. That's the beauty of football. Free kick to West Ham in their own half. We've started the second half well. We need the second goal. I believe, I don't want to say this too quick. I believe if we score the second, West Ham are done. I got to be honest. Lewis said, no chance, new deal for me. Big C, you've done by the bump and wind at 2 a.m. People, man, we're live wherever you are in the world right now. Wake up. We're doing this. We're going all the way, hopefully, to victory. Gabriel with a poor pass back. Ramsdale. Oh! Antonio takes out the goalkeeper. Get him off. On FIFA, you get sent off for that. You foul the goalkeeper, it's a red card. He ain't going to get it. VAR. It was a poor pass back there from Gabriel. Sold Ramsdale a little bit short. Ramsdale managed to volley it. Antonio went for it. I'm not even sure he makes any real contact, to be fair. Steve said short deal. Official Jad said, don't stop the energy, Big C. In fact, go large and buy the new merch. Do they do next day delivery on the new Arsenal kit? Craig said, Curtis, imagine Martinelli in the Man City team. Oh, man. He'll do all sorts. Get Swifty. Please do the Brazilian. Hey, listen, it has to be off the cuff, man. I can't plan it. You know, if Martinelli just saw him again, we might bring it back out again. You know what I mean? But it has to be unplanned, people. Paul said Arteta was right, Big C. Martinelli wasn't ready. He is now, seems like. He's different than last year. More mature. Credit Arteta. Listen. Oh, yeah, maybe we have to big him up. Here's Lacazette. Skips by. What? Give us the free kick. Yes, free kick. Lacazette skips Dawson. What I said, people, run Dawson. Run at him. I told man he's not good. Move him. Yeah, that's a free. Love it. You know, Lacazette, street smart character, people. I think he's from, where's it? He's from Guadeloupe, isn't he? French Caribbean. He knows, man. You know, he knows, man. He got some street sense. He plays for the free kick very well. People, left of centre, edge of the penalty area, free kick. Odegaard, Lacazette, who's taking it? Who is Thomas? Somebody move Thomas Partey away from the ball. Right, Partey's gone. Odegaard. This is Burnley part 2. This is Burnley part 2. Bend this in the top corner. All of this electrical stuff is insured. So if worst case scenario, you know, we have to throw the laptop out the window, we're covered. We go again on the phone, people. Do you know what I mean? We go again, people. Odegaard and Lacazette over the ball. 25 yards out. It is slightly to the left, which would suit probably the right the right foot or more, but you know, Odegaard has scored from a similar position. Marvin from Antigua, Arsenal is very good. There's a shot. Oh, it's saved by the goalkeeper. Didn't really get enough height and power on it, man. I'm really surprised Odegaard went that side where the goalkeeper was. I think he should have gone round the wall into that side, but no 4-4, unfortunately. Smoke them, come on. Next goal's vital. They equalise his problems. We score. I think the game's done. It's a wrap. Big up, Keith. Best stream in the business. Big up to you, bro. Martin Odegaard, 8. Yeah, listen, we want the 4th. Josh Kroenke said, Curtis, we do next day delivery. Look at Martinelli. Look, I love that, standing in front of the goalkeeper. What? He giving him a yellow card for that? Martinelli, don't get sent off, man. You've definitely done the business second half. Duran Christie, more poles than a strip club. Oh, dear me. Java FX, Aubameyang, hand over the Lamborghini keys to Gabriel Martin Henry. You can have the puppy, I'm telling you. Look at Lacazette. Lacazette's been brilliant. Dawson's been roasted again. Finds Martinelli. Run at Kufal. He's on a yellow. You've got him one-on-one. Run at him. I didn't get at him enough there, really. Lacazette keeps it going in the penalty area. Martinelli, turn. Aye, we're balling. We're balling. Little passes. Lacazette, love it. Odegaard, get a shot off, man. Somebody shoot. I think we wasted that opportunity. Here's Partey, has an absolute trampoline touch and controls it out for a throw-in, but we let him off. Maybe it was a clearance. Listen, let me tell you something, people. Lacazette is balling right now. I'm telling you, Lacazette is balling. Yeah, man, they're zooming in on him. He's playing. He's playing. I'm telling you. Yeah, man, it's them Arsenal boys are balling, man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? We them boys. I'm telling you, we're balling right now. Partey got trampoline foot, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. I think he got them Timberland boots that Lukaku used to have at Man United. Man's controlling the ball and clearing it for a throw-in. I don't know what's going on. Man's wearing Timbs. Substitution for West Ham. Ben Rama's coming on. Dangerous player. Dangerous player. Let me finish the poll. Let me finish it. So, what we got? 59% of you say yes. 41% of you say no. 41%. No, 41% no, 59% yes. There we go. It's close. As I said, for me, it depends on the length of the contract. 1 year, all over it. 2-3 years, I'm not doing it. Here come West Ham. We've got to remember, people, 1-0 is still a dangerous game. Still dangerous. Gary said, genuinely, you could be leaving the streaming world for TV sooner than later. I'm here, people. I'm committed. I've signed a long-term deal with the community. Lacazette goes down there, doesn't win the free kick this time. He's got to be careful. He has got to be careful. 2.3K, people. Amazing support. Thank you very much. We've got to keep isolating Kufal, people. 30 minutes to go. He's on a yellow card. Antonio whips in the cross. Cleared. And cleared up in the air by Ben White. Not a great clearance. Xhaka, be careful. And cleared. And Lacazette does well. Lacazette in this second half has been fantastic. Drifts past Dawson again. Honestly, Lacazette, you are balling, mate. Can we get him on the counter-attack? Saka, go past him. Get at him. See, look, 2 players on him straight away. They know how dangerous he is. Saka whips it in. The cross is blocked. Here comes Thomas Partey. He's not going to, is he? He actually hit that pretty well. Xhaka finds Lacazette, doesn't get hold of it there, and he fouls him. Laka, that's probably the first thing you've done wrong all half. Partey, the worst player in your team. He's been shocking. His touch and his passing. The crazy thing is, he actually hit that shot pretty good as well. It got blocked. 40k before the end of the year. Let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. Frimpong settings, man. Lacazette is balling, people. Lacazette is balling. Mr. War said, the GOAT of these watch-alongs, hands down, energy on match. We are energy settings, people. This is where we bring it. We bring it. Win, lose, or draw, we're bringing it. Broad said, Lacazette in the 10, fire. Just imagine Lacazette in the 10 with, you know, if we had a striker on top form right now. Just imagine we had a striker who was really balling right now with Lacazette in the 10 role, with Martinelli. You know, we're so good at the moment. Smith Rowe can't even get in the team. Smith Rowe was being talked about as our best attacking player just a couple of weeks ago. So things are working. Antonio whips it in, cleared away by Gabriel. My worry with this is just, you know, we've played well again in this second half. Can we get the second goal? Man said, big up Cruz. Yeah, man, big up Cruz. And that is a throw into West Ham. Lacazette turned into prime Messi. He's balling today. He is actually balling. Yeah, big up Cruz. He's going bed soon, so you have to calm down. I'm making hella noise in the house. Man's got school. I'm just shouting down the yard, but you know you have to get used to it, man. It's the passion, Curtis. It's the passion. Ball whipped in. Tomiyasu heads it away. Saka clears. And it's out for a throw into West Ham. 27 minutes to go. And this is it. World order. We need the second goal. It's as simple as that. I don't feel comfortable. I'm happy. I'm delighted the fact we're winning 1-0. But I don't feel comfortable. Partey is polluted. Listen, HMT, we said it was going to happen. You know, if you don't look after him, we're going to pollute him. And the man's hella polluted right now. You know, oh, Declan Rice with a shot. Good block by Lacazette. Lacazette's been brilliant second half. He really has. He's led by example. Put Cruz at striker and give him 14. You know what I mean? The cool captain's not there anymore. Ball whipped in, headed away, and comes out. And Arsenal retain possession with Saka. Clear it. Don't make no silly mistakes. That is a fantastic ball into... Look, Laka's doing flicks. He's balling. Xhaka, what are you doing? How many touches, bro? Move the ball. Loses possession. Antonio runs at Tierney, whips it in. Bowen puts it wide. There is the warning sign. There's the warning sign, bro. Xhaka. That there is the problem. How many touches, bro? 1 touch, 2 touch, tackled. This is the Premier League. Does he not understand yet that you don't get that kind of time in the Prem? Jeez, they're showing you the Martinelli goal again. Honestly, it's Thierry. It's Thierry. Even the pace, he burns the defender. Look at the celebration. Man's looking at the fans like, what, man? What? Man's been sitting on the bench for a year under this guy. What? Odegaard's coming off. Who's coming on? Don't let me see someone crazy. Smith Rowe. I like that. I don't mind that at all. Come on, ESR, fella. ESR can get that position back and play in the 10 role possibly. Do we go Saka, Martinelli, Smith Rowe? I got to admit, that's a good front three. Not that Odegaard hasn't been doing well, but of course we know that ESR was kind of our inform attacking player prior to his injury. So ESR on for Odegaard. 25 minutes ago. I'm on edge. I feel like this could be like one of them games where you look back. Oh, Martinelli. Here we go. Lacazette. Oh, appeals for a penalty. Laca's rolling all over. He's given a penalty. Penalty to Arsenal. Come on. Come on. Come on. Penalty to the Arsenal. Lacazette gets smashed. He's on the floor. And the referee has given a penalty. Come on, Cruz. Get in. Get in. Come on.
Come on.
Are we going to score?
Yeah.
Who takes it? Get in the camera, man. Get in.
I reckon...
Laka?
Nah, Martinelli.
Martinelli take it.
Mm-hmm.
Laka's going to take it, though, and he's won it. He's more experienced. If we score this, I reckon we're good.
Yeah.
Big up Cruz, man, every time. Oh, he gets on the top of the ball. Now, is that a red card? Is that a red card? Coup foul, second yellow. That's got to be a red. That's got to be a red, people. He's already been booked. If that's a penalty, he goes over the ball and then clatters him. Pen all day long. He's got to be sent off. He's on a yellow. He's dived in. Yeah, get him off. Anthony Taylor, do your job. I told people about Anthony Taylor, you know. Has the red card been given, people? Apologies. I've got the commentary turned down. Let me know in the comments. Is that a yellow card? Has he been sent off? Yeah, man. Big up Cruz every time. It's a red. Second yellow. Score this. It's game over. Let's do this. Come on. You lot are making me happy for once. Come on. Let's do this. Red card. Score the pen. 2-0. We move. Red card. Not a clear and obvious error. VAR, get out of it. Anthony Taylor, you've done your job. Lacazette is taking the penalty. Coup foul is sent off. Come on. Score this. The game's over. What did I say at halftime? Run at coup foul. I knew he was reckless. I knew he was physical. Penalty stands. West Ham down to 10 men. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. Let's go. Let's go, people. Come on. Coup foul's taking ages. Alexander Lacazette, you have been fantastic in this second half. You deserve this goal for your performance so far. I really hope, they're making him wait a long time. Come on, people. 22 minutes to go. Penalty to Arsenal. Very streetwise. He's been superb in the second half. Come on. Lacazette against Fabianski. He's missed it! He's missed a penalty. Ball whipped back in. Oh, my days, Lacazette. Oh, my days. Fabianski saves it. No! You can't do that. He's never missed a penalty for Arsenal until then. He's missed it. Keeper's left and he misses it. It's not a bad penalty. It's not enough power. This is so Arsenal. Please, man, please. I'm in pain. I think he should have just smashed it down the middle. Oh, I can't even watch it. I can't even. Cruz, you was right. You said Martinelli take it. Lacazette, you prick. Sorry. Sorry, Lacazette. You don't do that. He didn't miss it. The keeper saved it. Same thing. Specifics right now. We ain't got time for it. He's missed a penalty. I'm gutted. Game would have been over. It's going to give West Ham belief. Look, they got a throw in. Arsenal, don't do this. What a game. Wednesday night. West Ham down to 10 men. Arsenal lead 1-0. Martinelli with an Henry-esque finish. Lacazette, who's been fantastic in the second half, misses a penalty. Fabianski saves it. Please move this ball and win it. Guys, I thought he went over the ball. I thought it was a reckless tackle. Curtis reacting like Arsenal fire. I'm just gutted. I'm gutted for Lacazette. I'm gutted for Lacazette because he has played so well. And I know anybody who's ever missed a penalty at any level, the feeling is difficult when you have to play. It just sits in your mind for the whole game. Unless you score, you can't get it out of your head. Gutted for Lacazette. He has played great. But we needed that penalty. Oh, man. Arsenal, please. They're down to 10 men. We still should be positive that we're going to tie this up. Here's Antonio. He's driving on the right-hand side. Plays it in. Out wide to Antonio. Hey! Goal kick. Oh, my days. Wow, people. Listen, let me try and be positive. If I'd have said to you at the start of the game, right, I'll give you this. 70 minutes gone, 1-0 up, down to 10 men West Ham. We would have all taken it. I just can't help but, I hope Lacazette scores. He's been brilliant. We're all going to talk about the miss. This is an absolute roller coaster. It's so Arsenal, isn't it? It is so Arsenal. Curtis Mod, our owner. Yellow card for Ramsdale, by the way. I don't know if that was for time wasting. I'm nervous. It's the armband, maybe. Armband tax, man. Captain tax. Come on, they're down to 10 men. They've lost a defender. Antonio's playing right wing back by the look of it now. Surely. Does he make a change? Who would he take off? Here's Xhaka. Xhaka and Partey, man. Oh, given away by Tomiyasu. Don't give them anything. Declan Rice. This is where we have to control the game. We have to control the game now. They're down to 10 men. Antonio's playing right wing. Goes past Martinelli. Martinelli's right there with him. They're just going to play for set pieces. Antonio goes past him. Good tackle, Gabriel Martinelli. Keeps it in. It's a throw into West Ham. Oh, man. Arsenal, why? Why is nothing straightforward? Lacazette, is that a free kick? Ref says get up. He might not give you those decisions now. He's giving you a penalty. West Ham on the attack near the corner flag. Here's Antonio. Good tackle, Lacazette. Tierney clears it. Right, here's Lacazette. Come on, counter-attack. Hit him on the break. We've got a man extra now. Lacazette finds Smith Rowe. He doesn't get there. Declan Rice clears up. I want Arsenal to actually act like you've got a man extra. Catch them on the break. Hit them. I just can't take it when Arsenal go 1-0 up and chill. You know, I really hope they're not just thinking now, okay, 10 men, 1-0 up, we'll just sit on it. Don't do that. Oh, man. George G. Curtis, I honestly believe if you're an Arsenal fan, you can go through anything. I told you, people. If you apply for a job, Tomiyasu tried to head the ball back to Ramsdale there. He was out of his goal momentarily, but he got it in the end. Wow. Listen, man, being an Arsenal fan is something else. Growing up, it was light work. We just won nearly every week. For the last 10 years, it's been nothing but a constant roller coaster. We still look lethargic. I think he needs to make substitutions, freshen it up. You're playing against West Ham with a man less now. Maybe bring a midfielder on, Sambi or something. Have we missed the last 3 penalties? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Aubameyang missed 2, didn't he? Scored the rebound and then missed the second one. And then Lacazette. Wow, please don't mess this up. Sub Martinelli, bring Pepe. It's Pepe time. I don't think he'll bring Pepe on. He doesn't seem to like him for his work rate. Please, come on. Here's Thomas Partey. Gets out wide to Tierney. Come on. Up against Antonio. Finds Xhaka. Get the ball out wide and deliver. Tierney, great ball. What a ball in. You have to attack that across the 6-yard box. Corner to Arsenal. Come on. Come on. Can you do a poll on Lacazette again? The results might be slightly different this time. Corner to Arsenal. Let's be positive, people. 16 minutes to go. Come on. Penalties aren't easy. They're not. There's a lot of pressure on these guys, the pressure that they're under. I got to be honest, it isn't actually that bad a penalty. It's just when you open up your body and you side foot it, naturally you don't get as much power. You've got to get it right in the corner away from him. Saka whips it in. Flicked on. Oh, Gabriel misses it at the back post. Retains possession. Keep the ball. Here's Martinelli. I think we're looking a bit tired. I honestly think he needs to make a change. Yeah, don't punish Lacazette, but, we need to win the game. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side. Cross it in with his left foot, corner to Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. Come on. Let's get the second goal, man. It feels good being in 4th right now. I can't lie. I want Arsenal to go into this weekend in the top 4. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's so important we win this game by any means necessary, as Malcolm X used to say. Gabriel Martinelli in swinging corner, 15 minutes to go. Can we nick a second? This is where Gabriel scored last week. Whipped in, headed away. Gabriel, volleys it wide at the back post. A little bit of a scissor kick there. And it goes wide at the near post. He was unmarked. He was left there completely free. Fornals left him. I mean, listen, if it's a striker, it's a better opportunity. You don't really want your centre-back hitting that. You almost called it. Yeah, man. I mean, they've taken off Lanzini and they've brought on Ben Rama. So, listen, they're going for it. I think we've got to make a change. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing. I believe the players are tiring. You got to remember, Granit Xhaka has been injured for a while. Martinelli hasn't played loads of football. Look how easy West Ham are just playing out from the back. Surely, sometimes the best form of defense is to actually attack. Don't sit in and allow them to play out. Here's Diop. See what I mean? A bit of pressure gives the ball away. Saka, fouled. Ref, give the free kick. Ref doesn't give it. Lacazette wins the ball back. Here's Emile Smith-Rowe. Saka's on the floor. Arsenal, keep the ball. Listen, when you're playing against 10 men, you have to keep the ball and make them use their energy chasing after the ball, Here's Martinelli. The thing is now, they're playing Antonio at right wing back. So when Martinelli's getting the ball now, he doesn't seem as keen to run at Antonio, as he was when it was Kufal. Here's Saka. Saka's had a quiet second half. I can't lie. He gives the ball away there as well. I would possibly take Saka off as well. It's Benrahma. Good tackle there by Gabriel. I have to admit, we've been solid in defence. Here's Saka. He gets tackled here. He was looking for Laka, doesn't quite find him. Hit that like button, people. Let's lead Arsenal to victory. 13 minutes to go, plus time added on. Arsenal 1, West Ham 0. Lacazette, the captain tonight, has missed a penalty, but Kufal has been sent off for West Ham. As Arsenal retain possession, Ramsdale nearly gave it to their Jared Bowen there, but we get away with it. And we keep the ball. Oh, man, this is a nervous 13 minutes. Scouse Mike said, if we had Giroud-like player, they definitely thrive on them crosses. Mangi said, I'm nervous, as I'm telling you, bro. Selassie, I won't repeat, but I understand it's sweaty times for Arsenal, man. Never easy. Can we just get this second goal? 12 minutes to go. Saka, they've doubled up on him nearly the whole game. Every time he gets the ball. Come on, Arsenal. These are the games that you look back on at the end of the season. You go, that's where we earn top 6, top 4, whatever we achieve at the end of this season. Tierney, left-hand side. Martinelli on the overlap. Into the penalty area. Martinelli. Saka, what a chance. It's blocked. It goes out for a corner. I have to give credit. It's an outstanding block by Diop. Whipped in by Martinelli. 8 yards out. Saka on the floor, on his left foot. Just helps it on towards the goal. It's going in. What a block by Diop. And it goes out for a corner. I mean, maybe Saka should score that. Put your foot through it a little bit more. Corner to Arsenal. Come on. We got to win this game. Martinelli in swinging corner. Come on. Big header. Headed away. Comes out. Smith-Rowe. Shoot. Saved. And they survive. Wow, I'm telling you, these 11 minutes are going to drag, people. I can't believe it. Just make it easy, man. Yo, nerve-wracking 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes, man. Oh, man. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get this victory, man. They never make it easy, do they? Should be 3-0 up. Odegaard came off for Smith-Rowe. I'm loving Martinelli's corners, in-swingers with pace. Now, surely, man, Arteta, you got to be thinking about changes. Even Martinelli's laying on the floor now. He may be tired. Can we hit 1,500 likes, people, before the end of the game? Make sure you subscribe as well. Appreciate all the brilliant support. We're hopefully going to see Arsenal secure the bag, secure the 3 points. 10 minutes to go. Granit Xhaka on the ball. Goes for a long diag. Good ball. Out to Bukayo Saka. And Martinelli's on the floor. See, sometimes we overdo it. We're playing man till they're injured. Why? He's down injured now. We must know what's going off with him. Please bring Pepe on. If he's got to come, he's saying no. He's saying no. I'm hoping that's just cramp. Right? I'm hoping that's Tyler. Bring Pepe on. Why does he wait so long all the time? I can guarantee he'll do something crazy. He'll bring on Nuno Tavares or Maitland-Niles or something. What was he arguing about? Look at him. See, see what he's doing here. Smart, though. It's horrible, but it's smart. Martinelli is laying down off the pitch, which means the game can play on. The manager picks him up, pushes him onto the pitch so that the game can be stopped. I don't mind it. You know, it's the dark arts. That's what you have to do. Martinelli's another player you have to kind of manage him, you know. How much you betting he brings someone crazy on? Like you said, you know, Eddie and Ketty are left wing or so. Get him off and bring Pepe on. Simple as that. No mistakes. Bring Pepe on. Guess who he's brought on? Guess who he's brought on? Eddie Murphy comes on. Norbit, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Nutty Professor, Dr. Doolittle. Hello, Eddie. Eddie is on, people. Eddie Murphy is on. We called it. We knew what was happening. We knew what was happening already. Pepe might as well put in the transfer request. Cheddar cheese settings, people. I'm even more nervous now. Eddie and Ketty is playing left wing. And here he is on the ball. Maybe he's going to shock me and have a stormer. Why isn't Nketiah on instead of Pepe or even Nuno? It makes no sense. Like, can someone tell me when Eddie Nketiah became a winger? I don't understand it. You've got a £72 million winger on the bench. Oh, Partey fouls him there. Silly free kick. Don't do it. Free kick to West Ham. They're playing quickly. They're going for it. Pepe is he must be absolutely fuming. Man said Beverly Hills flop. Beverly Hills flop too, you know. Pepe must be absolutely fuming, man. You can't, you know, a winger gets injured, you still don't bring him on. Winger gets injured. Brings on Eddie. Brings on Nketiah ahead of Pepe. Make it make sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. I think it's because of the work rate. It's because of the work rate. He doesn't trust him. He's out of favour, Pepe. He doesn't look at Pepe and think, you know what? 10 minutes to go when I'm just going to need hard graft. You're not going to do it. That's definitely why he's not bringing him on, I'm telling you. Mikel Mugabe strikes again. That was a tactical foul by Partey, Man City settings. Cheddar cheese is on. Curtis Nketiah, don't you ever compare me to him. Eddie. Pepe's going to be sub not used settings. 2.5K legends in it as West Ham make a substitution. We got 1.3 likes on the channel. Really appreciate it. We're aiming for 1.5 and beyond. Listen, if we win this game, I want us to get out of here with 2,000 likes, people. I'm not messing about. Arsenal, at the moment, are in the top 4. We're moving. We haven't been here since, I don't know. Emery was probably here for a short amount of time. Then we bottled it. Pay as you go settings, man. I'm telling you, 1 minute remaining. Unknown sub coming on. Ish. Here we go again. Here we go. 6 minutes to go. This game is just dragging. Just end. Just finish it. Blow the full-time whistle now. I'm honestly not enjoying it. I can tell you that much. Because we're just hanging on. I would love to see Arsenal still get forward a bit. Saka, to me, has not been great second half. Looks tired. I don't understand why he doesn't use Pepe at times like this, where he might be able to get Arsenal a goal. I don't get it. It's like he's got no use for him whatsoever. I don't get it. Smith Rowe with a heavy touch there, unfortunately. West Ham. Ball over the top. Antonio controls it. Good tackle, Gabriel. That was looking shaky for a second. I thought Antonio was going to squeeze through them there. Axel Foley up front, people. 40K subs. Hey, hopefully all in good time, you know. Here comes Ben Rama, dangerous player on this left-hand side. Come on, Lacroix. You got to win that. Declan Rice and Peas on the ball. They're just going to put crosses in West Ham and go direct. Gary said it's not just that he hates Pepe. What does he see in Nketiah? I've got absolutely no idea. Joseph said Pepe plays too much. He jokes on the ball. Here come West Ham with Ben Rama. Souček crosses it in. It's blocked. It's a throw into West Ham. I'm nervous, people. I'm nervous. Why are we sitting back so much? We don't need to. We do not need to. They're playing with 10 men. They're looking like the better team. We're sitting back. Declan Rice with a long diag. Headed away by Eddie. Comes out to Dawson. Is that handball? This is nerve-wracking, people. It's where you need, again, that ball-playing centre mid. Benrahma loses possession, but he muscles Tomiyasu there and wins it back. Tomiyasu wins a tackle. Drive. Saka move. Smith Rowe's in. Go on. We could be in here. Smith Rowe, we got a man over. Pass. Yeah! Come on! Goal for Arsenal! We're in the top 4. I'm telling him to pass the ball. What do I know? The Croydon De Bruyne secures the 3 points as Arsenal climb up to 4th. Goal scorer for Arsenal, number 10, Emile Smith Rowe. Come on! Let's go! What do I know, eh? What do I know? I told him to pass. Come on! Hale End settings, people. Made in Hale End. Perfected at the Emirates. 2-0 to Arsenal. What a run. He runs from his own off. I think you got to play him ahead of Odegaard at the weekend. Lovely finish. Left foot. Near post. Let's go. Game, set, and match. Top 4 settings. ESR. I love it. I'm gassed. I want to know if the Arsenal website does next day delivery. I don't care. You got to enjoy the highs, people. Let's go. Woo! Come on. Enjoy it, people. Drink it in. It's what victory tastes like. Tastes like victory to me, people. Tastes like victory. Look at them scenes. Woo! Declan Rice and peas, people. Declan Rice and peas. Lacazette comes off. He's fuming, but who cares? It's about the Arsenal. Let's go. Nuno Tavares, put him up front. I don't care. And it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC. We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. Come on. Enjoy it, people. We've had enough pain as Arsenal fans, you know. All kinds of Arsenal therapies. It's £7 Curtis next day. I don't mind. If they've got medium, we might order. Here come West Ham with Benrahma. Shut that down. I want a clean sheet. Yeah, no, get out of here, man. Partey wins the ball. It's a bit clumsy. Come on. Let's go. Christmas deliveries tomorrow, people. Let's do this. Woo! Let's go, man. Bang! My whole house is awake, man. Yo, you go school late tomorrow. Whatever's necessary, people. Armband settings, man. Free kick to West Ham. So I had to shout, I need the charger, people. I need the charger. It's all going mad. I don't want it to lock off on us. But hey, we're moving, people. I'm all about energy. I'm an energy person, people. I'm all about the feel. It's about the feeling. That's what Bob Marley used to say. It's all about the feeling. You have to feel it. You've given me so much pain, but it's worth it for these bits of joy. Free kick, Benrahma. Good block. Get the next shot blocked as well. We don't want no goals tonight. Big up. 2-0 to the Gunners, man. Let's go. We're moving. Top 4 settings, man. It's beautiful scenes. We go to Leeds on Saturday. They just held 7. Let's go. Let's go, man. Ball whipped in. Don't concede. Good header, Benjamin White. I've got so much respect for him. I'm going to call him Benjamin. Go on. Can we get another one? Saka against Declan Rice and peas. Press him, yeah. Force him back, yes. I'm loving it. My throat is sore right now, people. I'm telling you. Come on. Here's Eddie Nketiah. If he scores, I'll just lock the stream off in celebration for him, you know. Club shop just sold out. Don't worry, man. I know someone who knows someone, you know. Woo! Listen, I don't hide it, Selassie. I don't hide it. Shameless. Shameless, people. I'm drinking it in. As I said, I'm enjoying it. We got positive goal difference. I want the merch and the puppy. You know what I mean? I want the merch and I want the puppy next day delivery. We move, people. We move. I'm telling you. I said it already. We move. Come on. I want another one. Nuno. Oh, he had Tierney on the overlap. Can't wait to see you back in the Champions League. David, I'll take Europa League right now. But listen, Champions League, that's a dream. Thomas Partey was about to shoot. Then he realized RSPCA, them man are on his case. Enjoy it, people. Let me tell you, enjoy it. I'm not saying we're going to get top 4. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying the power of now. Enjoy it while we are there, people. Simple as that. No Arsenal therapy tomorrow. It's going to be banter settings, people. We're going to enjoy ourselves. Top 4, baby. Top 4. You know, top 4, I take it. I don't know how long we'll be there for. Let's clear out the armory. Let's clear out the armory. La, 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 la. Ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh. Anything in a medium, send it. Next day, I'll take it. The puppy, the training kit, the socks, the water bottles. I'll take all of it, people. Oh, yes, it feels good. We've suffered for so long. And we don't know how long this will last for, people. We don't know. So I'm enjoying it. My wallet's much lighter. Do what you need to do, people. Do Obama who? Yeah, Obama, man. I don't know if this is going to get you in the squad on a Saturday. Is Granit Xhaka? Oh, he's hit pigeons as well, people. He has hit pigeons. But we'll let you off. You didn't get sent off today. I believe he hasn't been booked either. When he doesn't get booked, that's a pretty decent day for him. Wow, positive goal difference. Shameless Shaw TV, and I'm proud. I'm shameless. Saka, man of the match. Fair enough. No, it was great first half. I don't know. It's interesting. Who would I have said man of the match? I actually don't know. Laka ruined it with the penalty miss. I can't lie. That puts him. I thought Saka was brilliant first half. Second half, he was a bit more quiet. And Thomas said they've snuck the armband on Xhaka. Don't tell Curtis. No, I won't mention it. We won't discuss. I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. You know. I'm in that good a mood, I will allow Xhaka to have the armband for 5 minutes and not even moan about it. Chris said, we haven't been great this year and we're in the top 4. What do we do in January? Spend. Buy from a position of strength. Arsenal do it more often than not. They buy when we're in a crisis. Buy when we're actually in a decent position. It's Tavares and it's a throw-in. Minute and a half to go. I know there'll be some people in the comments saying, don't get carried away. I get it. I get it, people. And you know me. I'm the first one to complain when things aren't going well with this manager. But listen, I got a dysfunctional, friendship with Mikel Arteta. I don't like him, but I've kind of just got to acknowledge that he's here. So we got to make it work somehow. You know what I mean? Smith Rowe gives it away. Unlucky. But while we're doing well, I'm enjoying it. I don't care, people. I'm shameless. I'm happy to say it. We got a great record at home this season. Teams are getting slapped at the Emirates. We got Man City on New Year's Day. That'll be the true test. But I'm enjoying it. I want every Arsenal fan to enjoy. The chant, dun 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 dun. We're rolling. Saka's 1-on-1. Oh, he's not. He's been caught. Oh, I thought he was in. We're rolling the league. The champions. Dun, 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 dun. That's all I want to be hearing Tuesdays, Wednesdays, people. I'm sick of hearing EastEnders. Dum, 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 dum. That's all I've been hearing for the last 5 years on a Tuesday. I want to hear Champions League, people. I'm sick of it. I'm sick. Yes! Come on, Saeed. You got to enjoy the highs, my friend. I'm shameless. I'm proud, people. I'm shameless. I'm proud. Top 4 settings, 3-point collecting. Bang, we move, people. We move. Sweet! Let's go. Hammers, you can do one. Look, we got pitch invaders and all sorts of people. It's all going on. Woo! Hold on, boys. Saeed, we're enjoying that. We're enjoying the highs, man. Phil Mitchell settings. I don't want to watch no more EastEnders on a Tuesday. I want to see Champions League. Where's them rivals at now that was trolling us last week? We're in the top 4. I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm going on the website. I'll be on the website soon. I don't care. Big win for the boys. Big win. Top 4, people. Let's go. Do you do next day delivery? And I'm at him as well. It's Christmas, man. We might have to spend. Let's go. This team, man. This team, this club, they drive you insane. Seriously. I love it. I absolutely love it. Leeds on the weekend. Fourth place trophy is on, people. The fourth place trophy is on. Where's Marvel and Sid? You only sing when you're winning, sing when you win. People saying Pepe was smiling. He's probably just got paid. He's like, listen, you know what? Didn't play, but just got 150 grand in my bank. Arteta's buzzing. I tell you what, listen, big win. Yeah, Pepe's smiling. Pepe's smiling. Pepe's saying, you know what? I'm rich. Worst case scenario, I'm rich. You know, it's not that bad, is it? I'm rich. I'm balling. People, I love it. As Patrice Evra would say, I love this game. I love it. I don't care. People, you know me, people. If you watch me on a regular basis, you know me. When things go wrong, it's Arsenal therapy. We're in the doldrums. We just beat West Ham 2-0. We're in the top 4. We got a positive goal difference. I just seen Martinelli doing Thierry Henry finishers. I'm gassed. I want to know if they do next day delivery on merch. I looked at Robbie yesterday like, you're a disgrace buying that merch. Now I want to know if they've got it in my size and how quick they can get it to my front door. I'm loving this. I love this game, people. Patrice Evra settings. Josh Kroenke, Eddie's work rate and running has been bloody awesome. Just shows you what Mikel can get out of the roster when he's fit. Oh, my days. Eddie. Bringing tears to my eyes. I am enjoying it. Look, I'm being called a flip-flop. Proud, mate. Proud. Shameless. David Moyes, you got schooled, mate. You got schooled. People saying I've already brought it. You know what I mean? I can't even get it. People have already... Listen, I want the season to end. I want the season to end right now, and you finish where you are right now. End it. I've had enough. Yeah? End the season. You know, I'm not going to talk about, you know, obviously things that are happening off the pitch in society and things that I think it's best for everybody. We end the Premier League season now. We enjoy our Christmas and we eat, you know, our turkey in the Champions League. I want Champions League. Big up my bro, Jar Digger. Obviously a big fan of Eddie Nketiah. He said, Eddie's ish. Get him gone. Boils my blood. Do you know what? I've gone past the point of anger with Eddie Nketiah now. It's just pure banter for me. But hey, it is what it is. Big up, bro. Hope you're well as well, by the way. Josh said, we have it in your size. Don't worry, bro. Big up for the super chat, Josh. Josh, you know what I mean? Send it. Send it to the channel. Just go get your Christmas bread. I'm ready, people. The armor is in trouble tomorrow. It's in trouble. I can't lie. Smith Rowe, you know what I mean? Comes on. I'm telling him to pass. He slams it in the corner. Zenith said, board need to show some ambition. Go and convince Declan Rice to join Arsenal. He is exactly who we need. Calmness in midfield. As I said before, people saying I've been a little bit harsh on Declan Rice and Pease, but for me, they want 85 million for him. I'm cool. I'm cool. I think he's a decent player. I don't think he's an 85 million pound footballer. I think you can get better for less. Do you know what I mean? Better for less, I would say. Josh said, I'm a millionaire. These super chats are a piece of cake. Big up Broads, who said, Curtis Shaw live stream from the Armory tomorrow. I'm telling you, 2 p.m. tomorrow, you might see me live at the Emirates. Let me see if I can quickly get the boys on. Can't be a long one tonight, people, unfortunately, because, you know, crew's trying to go to bed, school in the morning. I'm making pure noise. But it is what it is. I'm gassed. I'm gassed, people. Right, let me send the link to man like Fran and the Xhaka fan, Mr. Laurie Lyle. Let me get the links. It's nice to speak positively for once. Usually it's a moan fest, you know. We can enjoy it. Cancel school. Listen, you know, I hope they're not watching this, but if he's late tomorrow, you know, then it is what it is. You know, we're up celebrating. Cancel school. Jar said, Aubameyang's better off joining Dipset. Leave us be. We're happy without you. Listen, he would fit right in. He would fit right in Harlem. You know what I mean? Gold Lamborghini. Let's get him, you know, some pink merch, some gold teeth. He'll fit right in. He's a rapper. He looks like a trapper rapper anyway. That definitely was not a good result for a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, because I don't think Oba will be on the bench this weekend. Lick down that like button to us. We just won. We're in the top 4. What more do you want, people? Early Christmas present. Look at that. I'm going to zoom in. I don't even want to acknowledge the rest of the rubbish around me. You know what? Let's get United and Tottenham out of the way. Look at that. In fact, West Ham, you don't even deserve to be in the picture. Look at that. Look at that. I need to see that. Don't get me wrong, by the weekend, we'll probably get pulled out the top 4. But right now, anyone who's read a book, it's called The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle. We live in the moment, and that moment looks good to me. That moment works for me. I'm willing for the season to end right now. End it. I've had enough. Top 4, bang, Champions League. You know? That guy D said, I'll forge Cruz a note for school. We got you covered, bro. I'm telling you. I'll ring up school tomorrow and say, hello? Yeah, Cruz can't make school today. I'll be like, why? I'm like, listen, man, top 4 settings. He'll be like, what's that? I'll be like, yeah, he's not allowed to come in today. He's got top 4 settings. And, he's got to keep it to himself. He has to isolate for 10 days with top 4 settings. So we'll be celebrating over Christmas. Bro, I'm shameless. I'm proud of it as well. I'm telling you now. Power of Now. If you ever read that book, people, you live in the moment, and I'm living in the moment. That looks good to me. We got positive goal difference. I'm confused. I don't even understand. Look at that. Listen, City, Liverpool, Chelsea. All right, we get it. Stop showing off. Yeah, your goal. Oh, look at me with my plus 31 goal difference and my plus 33, and we beat team 7-0 and plus 27. All right, we get the point. You're rich, you've got better players, cool. But we're happy to see +1 right now. Yeah, +1 goal difference. We'll take it. We'll take it. Shameless FC, people. The show tomorrow is actually going to be called Shameless. It's going to be called Shameless because I'm shameless and proud right now. Yeah, we've been through enough pain supporting this mess of a football club. I'm going to enjoy it. You don't know where we're going to be by the weekend. We could go Leeds. They've just lost 7-0. Who knows what's going to happen? I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah, I'm as shameless as it gets. I'm on smoke. I don't care. We're top 4. We're not great, but I'm going to lap it up. Yeah, it's like finding 10 grand in the street. You probably don't deserve it, but you're still going to spend it. I'm spending it, people. Fran's in the chat. Let's get him in. Let me just change my screen because I'm on some small screen and I look a bit crazy. Let me go to this screen, then we'll get Fran in. Sweet Caroline, oh, good time never seems so good. So good. Come on, talk to me, brother.
What's happening? You okay, mate?
We're 4th, Fran.
Hey, we're 4th, mate. You just got to enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Just got to enjoy it, people. Hey, listen. I think the reason you don't get too excited because you're thinking, I'm going to get let down next week. But you know what? You got to live in the present moment, mate. It was for me, I don't know what you've been saying, but for me, it was a flawless performance. There wasn't any negatives that I could find. I've got to be honest. I don't know what you were saying, but I thought it was a very, very good professional performance.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think my only frustration, first off, I thought we could have. We should have gone and 1-0 up.
I think we had a couple of half chances, didn't we, first off?
Yeah. I tell you what, the moment of the game for me is the Martinelli finish. The speed,
it's beautiful.
The Henry finish.
It's beautiful. It's the weight of the pass from Lacazette, the way he's opened up. It's you've played up for. It's a centre forward's dream.
It's a dream.
Just bend it in that bottom corner. It's a great finish. And for me, he was outstanding. Saka was outstanding for me. First half more than second half. Everything was going through him. But what I like about Martinelli, I've always said it about people, his reaction when he loses the ball is what you want from every player. He reacts. It like it depends on his life. He needs to get that ball back. And for me, he's got to keep playing. He's got to be playing every week at the moment now. You've got to give him a run of games.
Let's add the third musketeer.
He'll be happy today. He'll be happy.
The troublemaker of the group.
He'll be happy, mate. Laurie will be happy today. He's happy today. Look.
He's got a big smile like, hey, we're 4th.
About who?
Oh,
No, he
no,
didn't.
you can't. The disrespect is wrong.
No.
The disrespect is wrong.
He's out. He's
The
out.
disrespect is out of order. He's out of order.
No, listen, man.
Is the fan club finally closed? I've just
No,
handed
it's
in my
not. It's not.
diamond
No,
membership.
I've still got my membership. I'm going to renew it.
Yeah.
Just that I'll probably have to renew it when he ends up at Barcelona. But, you know. No, but you know what? Fair play to the guys. Excellent performance today. Yeah, they did really well. I thought I agree with. I was listening to you guys talk before I came on, and I agree wholeheartedly with what you said about Martinelli and Saka and those guys. But I've got to give a special shout out to Lacazette, man. I thought he led from the front. It was a real captain's performance. And I was going to give him my man of the match up until he messed up the penalty. You know what I mean? Which wasn't a penalty anyway. But,
you don't think so?
No, I didn't think it was, bro.
I didn't think it was a pen. No, I don't know how you're supposed to tackle.
The way I always look at these things is, right, Curtis,
Go on.
I always try to keep this in mind. If that was at the other end and we had been given the penalty against us, how would you feel about it? And when I looked at it that way, I thought I'd be moaning.
It's not. I can't see how it is a pen. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Like, I don't know what he's supposed to do. You're supposed to stop mid tackle. I don't know how you're supposed to tackle. It's a strange one for me. And some people in the stream with me say, no, Fran, no, Fran. I was saying, listen, if you was not an Arsenal fan, you would not be saying that was a pen. So we need to be becoming unbiased if we're going to be fair when it comes to talking about the game of football. So for me, I don't see how it's a pen. That was the only thing for me. But I thought justice was done. He missed it, and then we went on to win anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly. That was the only thing, because for me, there was no way that was a penalty.
I think
it was a poor penalty as well, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
I mean, the thing is, you look at the penalty, he side foots it. It's not a terrible penalty, but when you open up and side foot it, you've got to hit the corner. If you don't, then that's what happens. So
apparently that was his first miss for Arsenal.
First miss. And do you know what? We've missed 3 penalties in a row now. 2 for Oba, 1 for Lacazette.
Right.
So, you know, he needs to score the next one.
More of them, man. Otherwise, he might be...
he'll be sent home like Abba. We'll get someone else in.
I'm just wondering, Curtis, do you think Pepe accompanied Abba on that trip? Because listen, if you can't get 5 minutes today... Do
you know what? When I saw
10 men and we're trying to stretch the game, if he doesn't come on tonight, you might as well. In January, he's got to go, innit? Because he's just.
Do you know what it is for me? I looked at. Listen, I don't. When Eddie comes on, I have meltdowns over here. But you know, we already know what the situation is. We were 1-0 up. We were hanging on a little bit at 1-0. We kind of sat back, and I just think Arteta looks at Pepe and thinks, I might need you to just dig deep for 10 minutes. And I don't think Arteta trusts Pepe. He looks at Eddie and thinks, you're just going to run for 10 minutes. You know, I
don't think he would have come on anyway, Curtis.
No, he's done. He's done it all.
He's done. He's not putting him on 1-0 down because he needs Pepe to run. Curtis is bang on. He needs players who are going to run. We've always said it. Our best performances are when we press and we show energy. Yeah. If we don't do that, we are woeful. And that's why the likes of certain players are not shining in this team, because they are not that type of player. And it is what it is. At the end of the day, the manager is in control of the ship. Whatever the manager wants, he's the one who has to die by the sword. So the players have to do what he does. And if they don't, then they don't play, regardless of what we like or we don't like. And I don't think that pays for him.
I do recall hearing him say I was a little bit disappointed when he said that, when he was trying to make out that the Aubameyang thing was a team stroke club decision. No, that's your decision, bro. You've got to own that. You know what I mean? When he was saying that yesterday, I thought...
I think the club were very much backing him, though. You know, like, they've always seemed to have backed him. But...
yeah, they're going to back him regardless. But what I'm saying, it's his decision, surely. I'm sure he didn't go to the club and say, look, what do you think we'll do? It was more like, this is what I'm going to do. Are you backing me? So it's his decision. But anyway, I don't want to dwell on that, because I don't want everyone coming at me in the comments. But man, I was very impressed by the performance in the Champions League derby, as it were. You know what I mean? A convincing 2-0 win. It's good form.
Great result.
Even without the 10 men, I thought we were the better team. Actually, I thought West Ham looked a bit better when they went down to 10 men, funny enough.
Yeah.
Man, it's a good, very good result. Fair play.
Who I know you was talking as you came on, Fran, but who in particular stood out for you?
First off, Saka, I was just thinking, just keep giving him the ball. He's roasting the fullback. The fullback couldn't defend to save his life. Saka was just roasting him, and you know what I like wingers that roast fullbacks. Don't feel sorry for them. My mic too loud. I'll turn it down a little bit.
The word roast is a kind of unfortunate term when it comes to football. But anyway, go on.
Yeah, not the night out roasting, the game roasting. Laurie knows. Laurie knows, isn't
it? Yeah. So we need to just make that clear.
Yeah.
I heard you. I know.
First off, Saka. Was, they couldn't live with him, could they? That Masuaku.
Well, Ødegaard was quite good trying to pick it up, but most of it was down the right side, and I think that's just because we didn't switch the ball quite well enough. Xhaka and Partey didn't really switch the ball enough, but we had so much joy going down Saka's side. And then the second half, Martinelli maybe did step up. He got the goal, so all of a sudden, and then the little rollback Brazilian Megs kind of. I love that.
Meg, Fran.
I love that. I mean, that's what I want to see. I want to see that week in, week out, mate.
Flavor.
I want to see that, and all of a sudden he's got a little bit of confidence now, and we know our players work. If a manager shows a little bit of confidence in you, all of a sudden you get another 10, 15%. So this could be the beginning of a good run for Martinelli. So I suppose you've got to say he's the one that stood out second half because of I'll just give it him for the little Brazilian Megs, mate. I thought it was outstanding.
Do you know what? A lot of people in the comments were still saying they thought a midfield, if anything, was what they weren't overly happy with.
Right.
You still think do you think we're still not getting enough out of those two, especially Partey, or do you just think we need to sign someone?
I thought they were better today. Clearly, Xhaka is the better person alongside Partey. It just gives more balance, I think. Regardless whether you like him as a player or not, we have to give balance. And I think Partey and Xhaka works better than any other thing that we've seen. But we do need another midfield.
Again, so Curtis can get that in his head. Say that again, Fran. I didn't hear you. Say that again.
Look, remember, Xhaka's lawyer's here, so you got to be careful. He'll hold it against me in a court of law.
Listen, they've taken ABBA off me, so now I've got to write. There's no ABBA, there's no Pepe, so I've got to go for my boy Xhaka.
Yeah, but Curtis ain't got no players left. Curtis ain't got those players left.
I'm going to have the Albanian flag, the Albanian Swiss flags behind me.
I told you, Curtis is going to go with the wind. He's going to cling on to Martinelli now.
Listen, Martinelli, I was saying, listen, Abba, give him the Lambo, give him the number 14, you know what I mean? Leave the boots, get to the MLS, go in Migos or something, you know what I mean? Be a rapper. You know
what I was thinking though, right? I don't know what you guys think about this. Maybe you've covered it already, so forgive me if you haven't. I think in a weird kind of way, if Aubameyang doesn't play for Arsenal in a not too distant future, which let's face it, I don't think he'll probably play for us again. I think someone like this is Martinelli's golden opportunity now for him to step up. And I think you saw today that he's looking to embrace that role. He's saying to the manager, listen, man, you know what I mean? I'm here. I'll do it for you. You know what I mean? I think that's what he's going to be looking to do. He's going to be looking to establish himself with a run in the side, and I think it's play out well for him.
Yeah, listen, he's been patient. He's very young. We didn't know whether he was ready. I said something in my stream, and someone thought I was a bit harsh, and I was saying he's a non-thinking player, and people thought what? Yeah. And I was trying to understand. I was trying to explain what I meant. In the NFL or the NBA or any sports, you have non-thinking players where you have to keep it very, very basic and very, very raw, and say, listen, when you get the ball, just do this, just do that. Martinelli's one of those. I think when we overcomplicate it, he goes missing. I think it's very straightforward. Saka, you could say, is one of those as well. Just get the ball to them and say, listen, mash up the fullback and do your business. That's all I would say.
Players, I'm sure that's what they want to hear. They don't want to be told all these intricate. You've got to drop back here. You've got to occupy this channel, and I don't want you running outside of this zone. And like you said, they want the manager to say, listen, as soon as you get the ball, I want you to take on your fullback.
Yeah, go and enjoy the game of football. That's all they want to do. So,
very good point. Very good point.
I mean, listen. good performance all round. Some people will say, yeah, but West Ham had 3 of their back 4 out and blah, de blah. No, we made the game our way by the way that we set up and the attitude of the players. We made it that way.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I was impressed with Declan Rice tonight. That's the first time I kind of watched him close up. And I can understand why the West Ham fans are...
he's very good at the job that they want him to do.
He was everywhere. He was everywhere tonight, man.
Declan Jollof Rice. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's funny you said that, Frank. I remember there was a coach once here, and he spoke about that, like straight lines wingers. You know, like your Bales, they get it, they run. But you had your Hazards that are very intricate. Yeah. I think Martinelli is that straight line, direct, get at him. As soon as Kufau got booked in the first half, I said, you better run at him the whole game. Yeah. Let me just read this super chat. Hey, Cody Mystified, man. Appreciate your kind donation. Said, Curtis, cop the tea and allow my...
Ross, Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas, man. Curtis, cop the tea and allow my captain's penalty in tomorrow's session. There you have it. Better business than Edu. He was defending Lacazette and he was telling me, don't be too harsh on him that he missed the penalty. He'll still get a good player rating tomorrow, but the penalty
I thought he was outstanding today, man. If he'd have topped it off by putting the penalty in, he would have been my man of the match. Because I thought he just led by example. I'll tell you what was interesting as well, watching the game, was I've rarely, anyway, seen Mikel Arteta as animated as the way he celebrated the goal and the win at the end of the game. I think he was feeling the pressure, before. Well, because you can imagine, I had won tonight.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge because you know what he's thinking. You know, Laurie, if you fall out with an employee or whatever, there's a little ego thing going on. So you needed to win. I was saying the team talk today was quite straightforward. These are the teams you need to beat. There's a black cloud around us at the moment. People are expecting you to lose tonight because you need Aubameyang. Go out there and prove to them you don't. Job done. That's your team talk. That's your team talk.
Yeah.
And, and they go out and do that performance.
I have both been managed by and managed in offices, and I can tell you, managing people is not easy. It's not easy at all. So yeah, listen, fair play to Arteta. Don't get me wrong, I don't agree with them just bombing Aubameyang out, but today was his day. He got everything right.
I think the positive thing as well, you look at the next few games, Leeds away, just lost 7-0 to Man City. Then Wolves, then Norwich, going into the Man City game New Year's Day. If we can win those next few games, we could be in a very good position. I just hope that Arsenal strengthen this squad in January. Do it from a position of strength rather than desperation. So I'd still like to see a midfielder.
Yeah, I think January, that's going to be the striker now. But will they go in January for the striker?
Yeah, I was going to say
midfielder's the one,
midfielder. Don't they need a striker?
The problem is though, Laurie, how you can't buy one until Aubameyang goes. Aubameyang's on 300 grand. So and don't get it twisted. I've said this a lot. Aubameyang is difficult to get rid of. He's 33 in the summer. He's on 300 grand. Arsenal are letting everyone know he's a troublemaker. Most managers will probably go, I don't want nothing to do with that. You might take him on loan for 6 months. Yeah. But does a loan really help Arsenal? He's got 18 months left. So until you get Aubameyang out the door, I don't think you're going to see a striker come in.
The only thing would be a loan for the remainder of his contract and you contribute towards his wages.
Yeah.
He's been heavily linked with Barcelona, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
I'll tell you something as well that was interesting. I mean, not that he's going to sign him, but Thomas Tuchel apparently come out today and backed Aubameyang, didn't he?
He said some kind words for him, saying, he's surprised and he was.
So I think he was trying to destroy the myth that's going around that Aubameyang's this so-called difficult player.
Do you think they would let him go to Chelsea?
Oh no,
I don't think.
I don't think Chelsea.
I'm just saying that, I think it was in an effort, and fair play to Tuchel. I think it was in an effort because there was stuff going out today about him being difficult and what happened towards the end of his tenure at Dortmund. So I think that was Tuchel coming forward and saying, look, actually, when he was playing for me, he was actually very, very professional.
I mean, crazier things have happened. You just don't know in football.
Listen, you know what? I've been saying this to anyone that will ask me, and I'll say it here now. I said it on my show, the Talk is Cheap show, we have not heard the full story yet. We've not heard from Aubameyang. I think a lot of people are out there. They're quite agenda driven. They didn't want to. Listen, he's lost form. He's not playing well. He's an easy target. This has happened. Everyone's just lambasting the guy. I think we should wait, man. I think, you know what I mean? There could be more to this than what meets the eye. But for now, Arteta, he's played his cards right as so far anyway. So, you know, I'm not complaining.
There's always more to it, but whether you'll ever hear it, that's a different issue.
Well, exactly,
Yeah. A lot of the time, you know, Fran, you know, as the player, you're kind of hamstrung. You can't reveal it to the press. You can't say anything.
I got hung out to dry once. I got the full.
You know
there's a full article in
What?
the full article in the paper that said I didn't want to be at a club and all this stuff. I never even said anything, and the manager hung me out to dry and killed me off. The fans turned
and you can't even respond.
I couldn't even respond.
Yeah. So I do feel for him, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, I think Arteta's right in what he had to do. Don't get me wrong. But like you say, without going too deep, the way it's gone about it, only time will tell. At first, you're going to get a bounce, but will it be sustainable in the long run? We don't know. But at the moment, we need to try and just make sure that the play, because at the end of the day, no player is bigger in any club, but also no manager is also no bigger in any club, which we cannot forget as well. But listen, we just want them to win. At the end of the day, we just want them to win, don't we?
Absolutely.
Regardless.
You know what? I just wanted to ask you one thing. Obviously, I know you're a big fan of Odegaard, and he wasn't bad today. Again, he was fine. But obviously, Smith Rowe was kind of the informed player before the injury.
Yeah.
Comes on, scores. We play Leeds on the weekend. It's now getting three players into that three into that out of that four. So you got Martinelli, Saka, Smith Rowe, Odegaard. Which one of those three would be on the bench for you at Leeds on Saturday?
Well, me, I've said, and it's not popular at times. ESR is not in my starting 11.
ESR.
He's not. Yeah, it's unpopular at times. You know, Odegaard. You know, he's probably my favourite player for the way that he plays. He's got 3 goals out of 4 games. He's playing well at the minute. So you can't really change it. That I'm just going off if a coach, you can't really change it. But then I do get people's argument with ESR because it all depends on what type of player that you play. But for me, I'm keeping the same front 4 because they've done well in that game. More so because they've done well in that game. That's why I'll probably start them again.
Laurie, what about you?
I couldn't argue with what Fran says there, you know. I couldn't argue with that. I mean, Odegaard is before tonight, he got 3 and 3. And he is playing well, and they did bring him in to do a job. So yeah, I think they'll. I mean, listen, man, Emil Smith-Rowe is still very young. He will get game time, but I would agree with Fran. I'll stick with Odegaard for now, to be honest.
Kurt, for me, I mean, do you play for you, Kurt? Do you play ESR in that 10? Because I don't think he's good in that 10.
And this is
that's
where
my only thing.
This is where I agree with you, because I think ESR is better off the left. I think when he plays central and the game's all around him, he hasn't got the same level of intelligence as Odegaard. I think he's better off that left and cut inside. And I'm not going to drop Martinelli off the left after that goal. So, yeah, I think that's
you know what, I would agree with that. I think to use a term, I hope you're not going to laugh at me and accuse me of being posh, but I think it's a term I've used before. Odegaard's spatial awareness is very good. I think that what you said there is true about Smith Rowe's more suited to the wider positions. But through, you know, in that 10, to me, Odegaard looks a bit more accomplished.
Yeah.
And it goes in waves, don't it? There'll be a stage where, like you say, ESR has a run of games, and then there'll be a stage where Martinelli and then Odegaard. That's the whole point of the squad.
Yeah, it can even go by game to game, even by, you know what I mean, like in terms of how the ebb and flow of the game. If you need someone with a bit more physicality, a bit more running, then you take Odegaard off and put Smith Rowe on. Or, you know what I mean? So it depends, really. It's a good option, isn't it, to have? Because 2 of them bring slightly different attributes.
Yeah, they're very, very different players. Yeah. They're very different. Someone was on about earlier, someone was comparing Gallagher and ESR and was saying, well, they're 2 different players. You know, Gallagher's your kind of all-round midfielder, up and down, crunching tackles, gets knockdowns. ESR's not that type of player. He's a different type of player. So they are different types of players.
Yeah, they are.
And I'll tell you one area where they are doing well in the same area is scoring goals.
Yeah,
scoring goals at the moment.
Much better. I mean, let me just read this comment. Matt Murdoch said, Curtis, it's 6:30 a.m. in Singapore. Just called off work. Big fan since early this year of your channel. Love it when you said I'm shameless and proud. That's how I feel too. Big up. I mean, listen, for me, I mean, make sure they don't catch you out at work, but big up anyway. I'm one of these people, I think to myself, you know what? I've had enough moans about this team when things have gone wrong. I'm going to enjoy it. We're in the top 4. We don't know how long we're going to be there. But let's just hope, the form continues. So you do have to enjoy it, don't you, when you win? It's a big win.
And I think you do. Sometimes it's quite easy, isn't it, to jump on negatives because you want to get better. But you know what? Like you say, I think because it's been a little bit all over the place and a little bit of a circus, I actually don't think you could probably bring up a negative today. The players responded for Arteta. Arteta had a plan. It worked. He knew how to play against West Ham. He had to deal with the situation with Aubameyang in the dressing room. So it's quite a good look and a good feeling, and will build Arteta's confidence as well that these players have responded for him. Because if the players didn't respond for the manager, he's got a big problem on his hands. Yeah. So for me, the most important and satisfying thing was the performance tonight was actually more important for me than the result, because it proves to me that these players, it's only very early, and maybe I don't know if it's going to be sustainable, but it proves to me that they did listen to the manager, and for the manager's point of view, he's going to be here. They're backing him. That's important for the football club. Regardless whether you like him or not, it's very important for the football club.
Simple as that. Yeah, no, it's true. And listen, I think you got to understand, West Ham have beat, they beat Liverpool. They beat Man United in the Cup. They beat Chelsea. So, they're no mugs. So, and to keep a clean sheet against them, I think the back 4 again and the keeper, the whole team deserves credit. Laurie, go on. I know you was going to come.
No, I was just going to say there's 4 consecutive clean sheets at home, which is very good. I mean, Gabriel and Ben White are looking very accomplished at the back there now. Whereas remember last season, we were sort of watching games with hands over our eyes at times. You know what I mean?
Even this season, sometimes I've covered up, Anfield and that.
Yeah. And I think what I was going to say as well is that Arteta's been quite clever. He's got a very young team out. And when you've got a very young team out, you can mold them, you know what I mean? And the way we started that game today, the energy and the pressing and stuff like that, that is what you get if you've got a bunch of young guys who are hungry, determined and fired up. And you could tell by the way Arteta was on the bench tonight, man. You know what I mean? That game was almost like for a cup or something, you know what I mean? So... yeah, I mean, fair play to him, man. Can't knock it. He's done well.
I want to ask you both this. World Order done the super chat. I did a poll during the game, and it was about Lacazette. I know we've had this conversation before. Contract's up in 6 months. 170 grand a week. Are you letting him go? Are you giving him a new deal? I've always said if you could keep him for 1 year, I would keep him. But I'm not sure he would accept a 1 year deal. I think he would want that security of 2 or 3 years. Anything beyond a year, and I wouldn't give it him. What would you two do with Lacazette? Start with Laurie. What would you do?
Keep him. Absolutely.
Under what circumstances? Like, how long a contract would you be willing to give him?
Well, you know what? I beg to differ with you slightly. I think if they offered him the year contract, I think he might take it in the absence of anything, you know what I mean, like clearly better. I mean, you have been linked with other clubs, but it's not quite materialised for whatever reason. I think he's happy at Arsenal, especially now he's starting to captain games. I think he sees himself as one of the...
Apparently, Lacker's over there. Right, so Lacker, tell us.
Well, you know, I've got to think about the family. I've got to get a proper contract, so I won't be looking for 12 months. I'm sorry, Laurie. I've got to make sure the financial situation for the family is good. I like my time at Arsenal, but it's time for me to go, so I'm out. Thank you.
Well, you know what it is, right? Like, if they give him another year, I think, listen, I don't think he'll turn it down. Unless
will,
there's
Laurie.
something you
He
don't.
will.
You think he will?
Well, then listen, we
depends on the
don't
offer.
know him, but I'm just going off. Most people, if they know they can get a free year somewhere else, they're going to take the free year.
Yeah, but it depends where, surely.
Well, it depends what he's. Yeah, exactly. I don't know him, so we don't know what he's like as a person. We don't know where he wants to settle. I imagine his agent is at work trying to find the club where he wants to settle, because that'll be his last club.
Going to somewhere like Singapore or you know what I mean.
No, I think he'll be in Europe. It's
be
just
in Europe, wouldn't it?
Arteta speaks very like you know when you ask him about Eddie, he's like, we're talking, we're trying to sort it. When they ask him about Laka's contract, he's like, you know, it's just the same as it was before. It doesn't sound like he's overly keen on, but you never know. Maybe these performances will convince him.
But have you ever heard Lacazette say or even give the hint that he wants to go? I think he's happy here.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a tricky one. Sometimes players don't give that hint, do they, until they've left, kind of thing.
I think it's quite poignant that he's been given the captaincy. You know?
Yeah, that's
quite
possible.
poignant.
Yeah.
I just think it would be a waste to keep him around for longer than a year. That wages. Yes, you'd have to pay a fee, so I get that. We have to take that into consideration. But we can, if we want to build a team where Arteta was saying we wants to move in a certain direction, would that not be a step back?
But what if they said we'll give you a rolling 1-year contract?
Yeah, he's got no chance. He ain't in League Two, mate.
I said, listen, mate, if you get injured this week, we're not paying.
That's what me and Curtis was on
rolling,
towards the end, mate. That's the end.
No. What I meant was a rolling 1-year contract.
Me and Curtis was on there, mate. If you play, you get paid, son.
No, I'm not talking about that. No,
I said, Laka, meet me at Junction 4, mate. There's a brown envelope.
No, I was referring to a rolling 1-year contract.
Oh, yeah.
Meet me at South Mims. Meet me at
the McDonald's at South Mims. I got 500 quid for you.
If you play, you get paid.
Oh, dear.
I can't see it. I think
Lacazette gets offered a 1-year contract with good money in London at a club where, you know what I mean, it's clear that he's very happy at. Would you take that, or would you maybe consider going back to France, playing at a lesser club in a lesser league? Not as much money.
I would say the danger with Lacazette.
It depends on what the offers are, and I don't think he's going to get a whole lot of offers. And you have to remember as well, guys, that the financial climate that we're in at the moment is not one where there's going to be a whole lot of clubs throwing money around.
I think Laka on a free would get a decent club, I reckon. The strikers are quite limited at the moment when you look around Europe.
I mean, how old is he?
He's 30, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
he's probably got 3 okay years still. He's not a sprinter. He's probably got 3 years in him, so he'll be looking for a 3-year deal. I'll be surprised.
31
if he
in May. 31 in May he is.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll be surprised. I think if you could keep him for an extra year, maybe to try and help this young squad keep molding. But other than that, I wouldn't give him longer, and I can't see him signing a year. He's in demand. He'll be in demand. He'll have options. He'll have options.
I could see him nicking a move, man. You know, Atletico have spoke about him into. It's one of them, innit? But
Atletico have been speaking about him now for about the last 3 years, and they haven't really come up with the money.
But they don't need no money this summer. To us anyway, so even Newcastle, they could throw a bag at him.
I can't see him going to Newcastle.
Might not go Newcastle. If you're going to go anyway, it's probably going to go back to, maybe get some sun. Yeah, get some sun, or go back to France, Spain, something like that.
Are you advocating him playing championship football, Curtis? Because Newcastle are going down.
What Newcastle? Yeah.
Imagine Newcastle players will be on 400 grand a week in the championship for a couple of years.
I saw today they try to sign Trippier as their highest paid player. I'm like, Trippier?
I think they're going for Trippier, Dele Alli.
Yeah.
Players that are trying to keep them in the I don't listen. It'd be a crazy story if they go down, because the money going to spend is going to come straight back up. It's going to be crazy.
The people are getting on to me, because when we did that show, Laurie was asking me, am I on the Arteta train, so to speak? I said I was just on the platform. I hadn't even paid for the ticket. I jumped the barriers.
Where are you at, Kurt? Because people ask It's like you've either got to be in or you've got to be out. And I always say, listen, I just want the best for the club, and I'm not really bothered as long as I see progress. But I know you're deeper than that. You look deeper than that. So what do you think? Do I think he's the right man? No, I don't, to get us where the level that we need to get to. But are we at that stage at the moment where we need that manager, if you know what I mean?
I think you make a good point. I think you look at it now. I think now Conte's gone. There's no obvious manager where I would say, right, get rid of him now and go and get this guy. You know, I want even Zidane. Zidane said he didn't want the United job. He doesn't want to manage in England. You know, maybe Ten Hag end of the season. Listen, we're stuck with him till the end of the season.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Whether you like him or not, you might as well just hope for the best. Like me, I'm still not convinced. You know, we're fourth. I'm enjoying it. I'm not convinced because I still think we've got to produce a lot more to finish in the top four. If you said to me now, do you think Arsenal will finish top four? I'd say probably not. I hope we do, but I don't think we will.
You're being real. I'm the same. I don't think we'll finish top four.
Because those away performances, you know, we're a different team away from home to at home. I think because we've got a young group, when they go to, say, Everton and the crowd start roaring and Decore starts kicking you and Damari Gray starts running, I think sometimes that young team can't handle that kind of, you know what I mean, when the crowd's kind of coming in. I think at the Emirates, when everyone's roaring for you and the big pitch and we keep the ball, I think we're almost two different teams, Arsenal at home, Arsenal away. So I still think we've got a way to go, but at least I can say we're progressing up the league. So I have to give him props. You know, we beat a good team tonight and he does deserve credit. I mean, Laurie, what would you say? Where are you at with Arteta overall?
Yeah, I kind of agree with both what you guys say. Like you guys, I'm not convinced he's the man for the job long term. However, he's the man in position. And like Fran quite rightly said, they're not going to get rid of him for now. So I guess we just have to just stick with him and support him as best we can. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, I don't know if you're getting money to spend in January. And if he does, where's he going to shop? Is it going to be Lidl or Harrods?
TK Max Dale rack, mate.
Yeah. And I do think, I mean, okay, it's only one game, right? I do think that the Aubameyang situation at some point is going to play a part in this season. No, I do. No,
I'm not laughing at you, Laurie. Sorry. I'm laughing at the comment.
How's a man calling me Kurteta of all people? Frank Gazette and Laurie Wright.
I'll take the Laurie Wright.
I'm happy. I'm happy with mine, mate. You're not happy with yours, mate.
Man's called me a Lego head, you know what I mean?
Oh, but sorry, Laurie, what was you saying?
Yeah, I was saying that, to summarize it, I was saying, listen, I agree with what you guys were saying about Arteta. He's not my ideal manager. There's still a few flaws there I see. And I'm not going to get overexcited because we've beaten West Ham at home because I predicted we would win tonight. There are still going to be issues going forward. Top four now, that's interesting because we've not got any European football. We will be challenging for that top four place with the likes of West Ham and Tottenham and teams like that. And I do think that we should mount a challenge for that top four. We should do really. With the squad we've got, the fact that there's no European football and stuff like that. But I just wonder going forward whether the manager can get us to that promised land.
I said you're a super malt. No, man.
What's that picture though? Who's that picture though?
Super malt Pep. Oh my. Oh, dude.
Oh, mate. Is that?
So look at the picture. Look at the picture.
Man's calling me light skinned corner. It's all going off.
Yo, I've got Pep. I have Pep beer times, but I've never had super malt Pep.
You know what? I got to round up because the whole house is awake. I'm causing carnage in the house, mate. But just round up. Laurie, give me your overall feeling of the game and moving forward.
Yeah, I thought it was a very good performance. We definitely deserved the win. Should have won by more, really. And if you're Arteta, you're a happy man tonight. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I've got no criticisms really. Good win, good performance. Team played well. Manager did his job. So it's all good. Roll on Saturday when we play Leeds, which, let's be honest with you, man, they're at a very low ebb. So you're either going to get one or two things against Leeds. You're going to get a backlash and they're going to come at us hard, or they're going to be a team so shorn of confidence that if we get a goal early, we could actually go and do some damage here. But it'll be interesting. Anyway.
Yeah. Fran?
Yeah, echo Laurie's comments, really. I don't think you can be, there's no negatives. I think the performance was very, very good, very professional, high press, energy. They wanted to play. They was allowed to express themselves, which we've not seen. That's one thing I was impressed with. They was allowed to express themselves. And let's see how it goes. Leeds is going to be hard. We know they've got a lot of injuries. We know COVID settings and all this stuff is kicking in now, which is going to be a problem for all football clubs, especially after Christmas. So it's very important that we do pick up points now, because we could be one of those teams that get hit badly after Christmas. Very important that we try and get the results now.
Yeah.
And like Laurie said, Leeds could, well, at home they're different. Most teams are at home very different. They're energetic, they're high press. But overall, I got to be honest, I feel better with this result than I have any other result this season. I got to be honest. I feel comfortable. I liked it. I like the performance. And I think, like you say, there's not any negatives. Not any negatives. Yep. Aubameyang's, is cussing now, but it's the way the world works. It's the way football works.
You know that one.
You think we'll see him again?
It's tricky, isn't it?
Apparently he trained today.
It's tricky.
No, but I was at the training. I don't know if he trained by himself or with
the under 21s.
They wouldn't have trained today, would they, with a game? But he apparently trained. But
I mean, I can't see why he would train with the youth team.
No,
because normally that's normally when your head's lost. Kurt knows, I knows. When you train with the kids, it's a head loss situation. I don't think Aubameyang has got that situation. He probably trains with a squad. The quickest thing, without going too deep into it, Arteta somehow needs to try and build this little bridge, just so they've got a mutual respect, because he is going to need him again.
Yeah,
let's not forget that. He's going to need Aubameyang again. So he's going to need to build some, even if they don't like each other, they both got to man up and kind of understand the situation that they're in, because they're gonna need each other. Let's be honest. So let's see what happens. Or it could go the other way. He could go ham, go street, and just go Lambo settings and just mug everyone off.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I thought was interesting. I'm holding you up, Curtis. What I thought was interesting.
All right, Crew's got school in the morning, but don't worry, no rush.
I'll be very, very quick, because I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. When he was interviewed yesterday and asked about Aubameyang, he was asked about his personal relationship with Aubameyang, and he described it as very good, which I must say I found hard to believe. What do you guys think about that?
He's got to say that. It's political, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got to.
He has to say that.
Yeah.
Now, if you ask the player may just shrug his shoulders and have a little smirk, because he don't have to say nothing. But the manager has to say he's got an okay relationship.
No, he said very good.
I suppose, was it good, very good? I don't know. It's Johnson settings, in it, with Arteta, so you never know.
You never know what, he tells you to vote and then they knock down your housing estate, mate. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
These
so you're going to be all right, get the jab, and now they want 58 jabs.
Hey, listen, let's not start talking
about
none of that. Anyway, yeah, you'll get me cancelled. Yeah.
None of that on the channel, people.
At least we could have a positive, smiles, and it's happy days. We're fourth. I'm gonna enjoy it, because you never know with this team, do you?
You never know. Listen, you never know.
Go and subscribe to Fran on FFTV. We will get a show done this week. I won't, you can.
You say me that every week. You say we're going to get a show.
It on camera. And Laurie in his plush apartment there, I don't know where he is. It's looking.
Are we doing talk is cheap in the apartment?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's bought a quick apartment.
Well, we're having to at the moment, because you know what I mean. This lockdown thing, semi-lockdown, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I think that's going to happen, innit? But we're going to have to let you go, Kurt, because we could chat all night. You know.
Yeah, we'll be here all night. But listen, big up to both of you for coming on. Big up to Laurie. AFTV,
Nice.
make sure you subscribe, and FFTV, make sure you subscribe, people. And
Big up.
the people want it. Get Fran on Talk is Cheap, Laurie.
Yeah, we got to do it, man. We've got to do
Get
it.
me there, man. Get me there.
We've got to do it.
It'll be online now as well, won't it? Not even studio.
Yeah, we'll have to do a late night under over 18s one, and we'll just go real truth. Get to the nitty gritty business.
No,
big love, everyone.
Big up to you both. They're calling us the Three Musketeers, people. Big up, Fran. Big up, Laurie. Appreciate you both coming on, man.
Take care.
Take care. Right, people, I'm out of here before crews of school start ringing me and complaining. You know, I have Ofsted at the door. But listen, great stream, positive settings, 4th in the league. I'm shameless. And the one thing I'm going to say before I leave, people, do Arsenal do next day delivery? I'll see you all tomorrow, 2 p.m. Bless.